her for the very first term with Breath of the Wild. That is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I probably should have said that. That's the actual title it is. Everyone's got to listen to the princess. This is very important. Sorry, what? Say that again? God, okay, never mind. Don't listen. She can't say anything. She doesn't know how to speak. Oh, never mind. She figured it out. Ah! Why you tell me to open my eyes and then shine a bright light in them? Is this some kind of personality test?
Open your eyes.
Alright, I will do that. 5 more minutes. No, I guess now's good. Alright. Eyes opened to the harsh realities of the world, which is a lot of blue light for some reason. I'm up. Enough. I don't usually sleep with my eyes half open anyways. I don't think I do. Man, I lost a lot of weight since I went to bed. This is pretty unique. Well, this is strange. Oh, my back is killing me. Or no, actually, I guess it's fine. I would have assumed after sleeping on rock for several years that it would be worse for wear, but all seems to be going well. And hey, so are my legs. I seem to be able to stand up perfectly fine too. Oh, I can skip this now. Oh, thank God. I forgot what button it is, apparently. Skip, 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 skip. So we're playing Breath of the Wild, and my nose is a little congested, so I'm sorry for my voice being gross. I want to elucidate right now what this run is, right now, and no other time, what this run is about, so that no one has any misconceptions about what I'm here to do in the near future. The aim of this video, basically, is to first fix my camera. The aim is to go straight to Ganon and take the sun gun down with no upgrades to hearts, no upgrades to stamina, and basically no preparation whatsoever except for whatever we can scrounge up on the way to the castle and inside the castle. Now, when this game first came out, I had heard that this is a thing you were allowed to do. I was like hearing people say, oh yeah, you can just go straight to Ganon once you finish the tutorial. It's crazy and you'll just have no preparation whatsoever to beat him. And I was like, they would never in a Zelda game let you do that. And then I bought the game and I was like, oh my God, they let you do that. So I did that immediately. I was like, I need to see if I'm tough enough to do this off the bat. I've played a Zelda or two, and it took me 7 hours, so maybe it wasn't tough enough right off the bat, but I did do it that day. And then, of course, I went off and did, nice flex, brother. And then naturally, I didn't just leave it there. I obviously then went on to continue the rest of the game in a normal last file. From the start to finish, and I did it several times, in fact. So this video, the purpose of this video is to recapture that feeling I had the first day I bought this game and just rushed straight to Ganon and take him down, which means I'm going to be skipping some cutscenes here and there, just to speed things on a little, and maybe through a bit of dialogue. But first I gotta get this thing.
Is a Sheikah slate.
Ah, thank you.
Take it.
I was gonna do that. I just assumed it was popped up for that purpose. That's very kind, thank you. Yoink! I just break it. It's like I drop it immediately, and because my hand-eye coordination is terrible after being asleep for 100 years. A mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. It takes on a whole new different meaning when you've played this game through like 7 times, doesn't it? Now, I tried to record something similar to this a while back, and Nice, some pants. We're gonna want those. We don't need a shirt, though. We do need a lozenge, apparently. So I tried to do something like this with the Master Mode version of this game, which for the unaware is basically, it's just like a hard mode. All the end monsters have way more health, do more damage, and they natural regen if you don't hit them for like 15 seconds or something like that. And I got as far as the penultimate Ganon fight, which is among the harder of them, because it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 phase boss fight, or technically an 11 phase boss fight.
Link.
Yep.
You are the light.
Oh, cool. I thought that was the light.
That must shine upon Hyrule once again.
Ah, you're being poetic. Sure thing. So I got as far as that penultimate phase, which you will be seeing sometime in this video, which is, well, I guess I don't feel terrible about spoiling it by showing you pictures of it now. This is not spoiler-free or anything, mind, because I'm playing right to the end of the game, even though I'm not experiencing all the story things. Wow, it's the shot that made whole generations of gamers freak the hell out. Round of obligatory applause. Alright, now back to what we were saying. That phase is really hard to do on Master Mode because that fight has the boss has a barrier, which makes him invulnerable, and if you, or it I guess is more accurate at this point, and I think the only way to get rid of it was to shield bump a laser back at it, or flurry rush it. And by my recollection, the amount of time in between it doing attacks was such that if you missed even one shield bump or flurry rush, then it would have enough time to start natural regenning, and because it's a boss, it natural regens extremely fast, up to like half health. And because I had limited weapons, because I only have how many weapon slots? Doesn't even show me until I pick up a weapon. 8 weapon slots off the bat. So you can imagine me over there with 8 weapons. Well, less than 8 weapons, because at that point I've already fought the first, like, 7 phases or whatever. Trying to take down this dumb thing without missing a single flurry rush, and without taking a single bit of damage. Well, I had a few fairies, but it was tough anyways, and I wasn't good at it. This stick will not be our first weapon, I refuse. So anyway, it was a rough go, and I got really upset at it, and after 7 hours, which is, as I said, how long it took me to actually beat it the first time with no prior experience, I said, hey, wait a minute, if 7 hours, if I've tried this for 7 hours as someone who's played the game for hundreds of hours, and I haven't done what 0 hours me was able to do in 7 hours, then maybe I should not do this on Master Mode. So I'm doing the same thing again, but just not on Master Mode, so the bosses will not natural regen, which might make it way too easy, because the first few, I mean, probably not, I'm still gonna die a whole bunch, but I was able to get the hang of it to the most part. It was just that one phase that I wasn't able to do with the barrier and everything, because it just meant getting it perfectly every time after doing like the 14-minute fight prior perfectly, and it was just like, I don't know that I am skilled enough to where this is something I want to do. What did I just hear? Snort? Was that a boar? Hello? It wasn't you, old man, was it? Oh, weird. Normally if it does a little cutscene, does that only happen if you're standing up? Ah, I guess so. Very weird. It was a boar. Hello. Oh, it may have spotted me when I screamed hello. There's a pigeon also! I'm gonna throw a rock at it! No, that's maybe not a good idea. First monster I see, it's getting a rock right in the face. Da 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 da, making lots of noise. So I attract every monster in a 5-minute radius. No! I needed that! Alright. Yes, Zelda? You're not interrupting or anything, it's cool. Alright, I can do that. Yes, yes, very good. We'll do that. Thank you. I'd like the rock back, please! Yeah! I bet you want to get that stick back, don't you? Or whatever it is that you're fighting me with. Alright. I got a lure and attack so I can jump back and then... Yeah! Yeah! Right over the head, naturally. Ouch! Get rock right in the face, you are! It's my stick. I earned this stick. Ooh, a horn. That might be tonight's dinner. Because cooking up anything that is, like the dubious food or whatever, I believe... for the most part, will just give you a normal heart, which is a pretty sound reward for, I tried to press the shield button and then I realized I don't have any of those. Yark! Which is a pretty sound reward, considering that's more or less the same you get for cooking up 1 mushroom or whatever. So for those who have not played the game before, or who have not played it enough to know enough about this particular element, before we are allowed to just run straight to the Ganon, we are, it is mandated that we do the tutorial first, which is what I am attempting to do at the moment, but of course, that requires... well, that wasn't very good of me. I probably should have had something else to throw at you. Now I've just wasted that stick with no real benefit. Ah! Aren't there pants in here? I could use those to be better than these pants, and I could sell these pants for food. There we go. That's the stuff we want. Alright, you, I'm gonna have to ask all of you to get off my back right now. Hang on, wait, I got a present for you. You just gotta be patient for it. Nah, I don't think patience really comes naturally to these fellows. Alright. Improvised weaponry, take 2. Ah, my barrel. Hello. Ah, God dang it. My Donkey Kong days are not helping me. Donkey Kong would be ashamed of me. Right in the gut as it jumped. It doesn't do quite as much damage as a rock, though. Ow. Not the most effective means of weaponry I've picked today, but ow. Starting to think whatever is actually in this barrel would be better as a weapon. Yeah, there we go. I should think twice about that one, didn't I? Well, I guess I made you think less than once because now you are dead. So now you are incapable of thought. Man, this barrel has not broken, and I've used it to bludgeon. Oh my god, tell me I can roll it down the hill at this thing, and it'll actually, like, hurt it. Oh, well, that wasn't very good. That's not the way I meant it to roll. Well, the problem is eliminated anyways. It's now far too scared to come over here, which admittedly is a pretty normal response for what just transpired, I think. Butterfly. That might be more food. I would like that. Yeah. Yum. Alright, let's see if I can generate enough kinetic energy here by throwing this with the gravity to smash that bomb. Just jostle things around enough, maybe they'll explode. Would that be like maybe right around here? No, that was pretty pathetic. Well, they're scared now anyways. Don't hear me. Please just continue investigating that mysterious club that fell. Oh no, well if you're gonna go back to dancing, then I suppose I'll just go and repurpose that club if it's alright with you. Or repossess that club, I guess. I'm about to slide and make a lot of noise, aren't I? Let's check for a slightly steeper slope. Not that. I'm very much in that one's range of seeing. Just maybe creep a little quieter here. I just want my club, that's all I want. Right now. No, you don't want that, that's mine. Bye-bye now. I am the master of clubs now. Yee! Nah. Why do you get to throw rocks? That's not fair. That's my barrel. Don't touch it. Ow. Wonk. Alright, what are you gonna do now? Sure, throw another rock. See how that goes for you. I'm gonna smack that ass! That was ridiculous. I'll have your steak, though. It got a lot smaller when I picked it up, but that's fine. Yoink. Oh, I should save. It's a shame, because I said some very interesting things, I'm sure we can all agree, in that thing that you didn't get to see. the 7-hour, master mode attempt. I probably didn't say too much that was interesting. I did a lot of talking about the story of Twilight Princess and a bit of the story about this game, stuff that I like. Most notably, the thing that I was interested in at the time, there was this theory that I was reading that, in this game, the reason Link, and actually maybe this is a thing that is like explicitly stated in Age of Calamity, which I haven't played, so maybe I'm spouting this theory that I heard online somewhere, and it's actually like, no, that's just the canon explanation, dude. But, so the sword, Master Sword, does not let Wink wield it. Yes, it does not let Link wield it, naturally. He has to, like, earn it. Please watch for falling rocks. Whereas Zelda is more or less able to pick it up and hear its voice without any sword trial whatsoever. And speaking of sword trial, there's also, I have not really touched much of the DLC of this game. You may have picked up on my weird, if you've seen my other videos, you may have picked up on my weird thing about doing DLCs after I've done the main story like 3 times. But I've heard the DLCs in this game are really good, so I'm probably going to do them after we do this. Maybe, I mean, not like today after, but sometime after. And I'd love to record them, so that you can all see my hilarious and gut-wrenchingly stupid reactions. Well, this certainly wasn't how I saw it this morning going. I'm getting shot 300 feet into the air by a skyscraper. I think that's an accurate estimate of where we are in the sky. Ah! God! I landed on my back with a club. My spine is so broken. Distilling local information. Thank you. I would like some local information. I have no idea what's going on. Perhaps some more broad strokes information wouldn't go amiss either. Vroom. Firmware update installed. I know everyone has probably made that joke. Regional map extracted. Thank you. It's a shame you can't change the Celsius Fahrenheit in this game. I mean, it's not a big deal. I think I know that freezing temperature is 32 in Fahrenheit, but and that's the precise temperature at which Link starts to die of hypothermia. I am trying. I'll let you know my fruitcake recipe when it comes to me, okay? You can't force these things.
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Well, that would be a shame. There are good things in this world. Few and far between, but they are there. Yikes. Anyways, we can skip that. All the Sheikah Slate. Well, and look what good that did us. Now there's a giant snake terrorizing the land. It's the last time I follow an eerie voice from on the wind. Stupid voices tell me to climb down this mountain.
Yep. Wee. Yep. Wee. Yep.
Ah, almost made that a problem.
Yep.
Oh! I remembered that happens when you land on the ground. Ah!
Get away!
And just throws the club and runs.
My. It would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It is almost as though a long-dormant power has awoken quite suddenly.
Hi, my name's Link. Who are you?
If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar.
You saw me hear a voice? How does that happen?
Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle.
You saw that while flying? What even are your eyes?
Hit the nail on the head, did I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice?
No.
I see. Well, that is unfortunate.
I don't remember much, actually. I only know my name because she said it.
I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle.
Yeah, it, grew a little pig head and roared.
That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin.
I know I said I was skipping stuff, but sometimes it's like, when the dialogue's right in front of me, I gotta read it.
It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil. but just barely.
Well, I mean, it's not the castle really that's containing it, is it?
There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the world once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Well, thanks for the heads up. I'll leave then.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle?
I don't know if courageous is exactly the word for me. All I've done is throw a few blunt instruments at some red goblin-y things.
You need not say a word. Your eyes reveal the determination within.
Is that right? Faltering and hesitant, yes.
Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish.
Right. I see your point.
Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story.
Paraglider?
Piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby?
Sure. Seems legit. I would like to leave this place sometime in my life.
Come, let me show you something.
Sure. Is it this thing over here? You know what, actually, chum? I think I've got a clear idea of what it is you mean to show me, and I think I'd better go inside. You know what? Just to be a cool kid, what if I don't go to that one first? Let's go anywhere else. Actually, are you allowed to? No, because it needs the towers to be on before those things light up, so you're not allowed to go into the shrines prior to that being a thing. Wouldn't mind a bow right about now. I had a chance to get one earlier, and I flaunted it. Fool that I am. These peeps are still gone, which is fortunate. This club is nearly bust. Do I have any other weapons? Yeah, I got another one. So it's fine to smash this with this one anyways. Yeah. All right. Take two. Yeah. I'm really not good at this thing, am I? Let's just burn it then. And what do we get for that? Hopefully not a bunch of burnt arrows. That is a whole lot of nothing. So whatever was in there was either empty space or probably made of wood. I'm not the brightest soul. Where is that abbey? It is right here. Somehow I didn't recognize this place after having played this game a few times. I mean, it's surprising what you forget after a little bit of time, isn't it? It's also pretty surprising what you remember, though. Anything funky in here? Ooh, a screw! That's right, I'll nail Gan into the floor. That'll fix all our problems. There's enough plant life growing on that I feel like it probably won't immediately try to attack. No, this one is very much real. I didn't remember which ones were which. Well, given I haven't got a shield or really anything which to fight this with except one club, I think I'm fine just gonna skirt around the edge of this place if it's all the same to everyone else. Play smart, not hard. You don't say anything.
Yippee!
There is partially a reason that I want to get this one first. It was only 45% arbitrary. I also want to get this one first because this is the bombs, which will provide me a weapon when I have no melee weapons. Which does kind of ruin the thrill of like, I gotta be a survival about my wits and use my surroundings to fight. Because now it's just like, I have explosives, regardless of if you have a weapon, and they do more than most like low-level weapons, at least by my recollection. But I understand why they would give you infinite bombs for game design reasons. It would be extremely tedious if there were not that, and you had to like go to a shrine or a tower to like recharge them or something. What? I'll have that. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, and the other thing is, last time when I was recording, even if I had beaten it, it didn't record the game audio because I was dumb about the way I set it up. So that was a shame. It wasn't all interesting stuff. For most of the latter, because I got to the castle, and up to Ganon, in fact, within the first 3 hours, I believe. But, which means it was basically 4 hours of battles at the end, all of which resulted in failure. Some of which resulted in me learning stuff, though. I may have forgotten it by now, though, but I might remember a little bit of that stuff. This is a nice sword. Part of me really wants to go to Hateno Village just to dye these pants a different color and nothing else. But that would be a long and obnoxious side trip that would probably be much more trouble than it was worth in the end. But one thing, I seem to remember the game actually crashed at some point when I was recording it. I had just saved, so it wasn't actually a big deal, but it's never happened to me before in this game, so I just found it funny that having played this game for hundreds and hundreds of hours, only the time when I was recording did it choose to crash. Everything's fine. Don't know how exactly I survive a fall like that without taking any damage, but I make no complaints about that. If I had a shield, I would be able to jump this for sure. But now I can only jump it slightly less for sure. I would like to use this to get back, please. Oh, hey, a boat. Short that down in there. There we go. And that's a bang! And that's all the treasure in here anyway, so. Mission well accomplished, you'll note. I learned a lot of things about how to deal with each boss, but I feel like they're probably not going to come nearly in as... let me try that sentence again. I feel like... Well, hang on, sorry. I have proven to possess the resolve of a true hero. I feel like we should get this out of the way before I continue talking about the bosses that we're going to fight later. I am Jabaij, the creator of this trial. Thank you very much for the honor you bestow upon me at this moment. I am a humble monk blessed with the sight of the goddess Hylia and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. Cool. Very cool. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. I know I swapped tenses and which person I was speaking as, myself or this person, several times at that, but...
In the name of the goddess of Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you.
Sure, you were allowed. A spirit orb, thanks. Great, we can skip that now. Now that we know what we're getting out of it. Cheers. And it heals me. But may the goddess smile upon you too. She's a pretty smiley person. She probably will be cool smiling at you. Anyway, so I probably forgot certain things about the boss and then remembered certain things about the boss, or I remembered certain things about the boss that are only useful when it natural regens, because there were a bunch of tricks I had set up to like prevent it from natural regenning and stuff. Ah, yes, hello, hi. Salutations.
It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done.
How did you know?
Clairvoyance! Or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's own eyes. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear.
That's a nice sentiment. What does it have to do with anything?
But perhaps that is not true for everyone. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine.
Yes?
It is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip there.
What do you mean?
It has been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. And also they could disappear by throwing something mysterious at the ground, and making a loud bang noise. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine.
Yeah.
These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land.
I also just got spoken to by a monk who disappeared and gave me an orb that went into my sternum, so I think that's the stranger thing.
On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider.
So, I need more now.
I said treasure, but I never said there would be only one treasure. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself?
Potentially my jugular no longer being inside of my throat?
Since I am feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again?
Got it.
I admire your eagerness, but allow me to teach you something else before you go. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate.
How do you know there's a map on this thing?
See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower.
I do.
You can travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate.
That sounds like magic. That doesn't exist.
Oh, so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such.
Alright, cool. Are you gonna be okay to get there?
Try traveling to the top of the tower. From there, you should be able to scout the location of another shrine.
Bye.
If you still wish to acquire the paraglider, you must put in the effort. I would not simply give it away, you see.
Yeah, see, that's why I agreed to go to the tower just now. Well, I suppose I don't actually need to do this, but because he asked me to, may as well be polite, even though I was totally impolite earlier when he asked me to come with him and I just walked away. My politeness is feeling a little volatile today, for whatever reason. Maybe it's because I'm anxious about getting to these boss fights or something. Hi! Wow, you are a spry jumper, you know that?
I'm surprised it took you so long to catch up with an old man like me.
Did you fly here?
So you think an old man like me needs to fly to stay ahead of you? I still have a few tricks left in me. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you could use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you'd like to mark it on the map.
Thank you! That's helpful information. I got it.
Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so.
Well, I see 1, 2, and then the one you told me about earlier. So realistically, I better teleport back to this one, actually, so I don't have to climb back down. Oh yeah, Hero's Path. So, okay, I made a new Switch account for this because you only get 1 file per account. 1 file per difficulty per account. Although I guess on my current Switch, my main Switch account, I don't have a normal mode file, so I didn't need to do this. I already had a master mode file on that account, but I made this new account for the master mode file. But now that I'm playing on normal mode, actually I probably could be playing on my normal account. Whatever, doesn't matter. One way or the other, I was curious if I didn't know if the DLC extended to all users of this device, but apparently it does, because you're not alive, are you? You totally are. Oh, this is not a cliff. You don't know anything. I don't know what you think you know. Hang on, maybe just let me run a little interference here so it's slightly more safe for me to climb this. Go get it! There you go. You got it. You're good. Anything under this rock here? Nate. Sorry, did I ever actually finish my train of thought like 20 minutes ago about Zelda and Link and the Master Sword? Because in this game, Link has a lot of troubles with the Master Sword, and Zelda not so much, but also she isn't spoken to by any of the, the springs of power, courage, and wisdom, which would imply she's not in fact a sage of one of them, but the chosen hero of the sword instead. So there's a lot of interesting story implications if you consider that all to be true, and there are probably a lot of flaws with that theory, but it was a thing I heard a while back, and I just thought it was super cool. Because it makes a lot of what goes on in this story even more interesting. What with Zelda having all this stuff about being like, considering her destiny to be largely unfulfilled, and she entirely blames herself, when in reality, what it actually is the world telling her to claim the wrong destiny, and even but it's still with her impressive gumption, she still manages to become unlock the sealing power of the royal family. But it may not be that is actually what the gods had intended for her and all that. So it's interesting on another number of levels, and likewise for Link here, he's just the son of a knight, and if the sword didn't actually choose him, it's all the more impressive that he gets to wield it eventually. It's kind of like Link in Wind Waker, where it's like he's not a chosen hero, he's just a kid, but his pure heart and his altruistic desires give him the power to force the gods to deem him worthy, which is super, super, super cool. Up we get. I'm not feeling tremendously worthy or chosen by the gods right now, though, because I've just walked into sub-zero temperatures without a shirt. We've got mushrooms. Yeah, we'll be fine as long as we get inside soon. Wouldn't mind a cooking pot, though. There actually is one pretty close to here. I think I walked right past it. So once I get up here and unlock this shrine, I'll probably head back down and try and get to it so I can cook up some of these tasty horns and butterflies we've got. It's cold. This is too steep to do the little runny trick. We're about to get a little scary alarm noise. Almost. Oh man, I'm very hypothermic right now. Wait, where was that shrine? I swear it was just right around here. Oh, there it is. Let's put a run on before we literally turn into a popsicle out here. Well, not literally. We need sugar and stuff for that, and fruit juice, I guess. Cold. Are we getting above? Now it's 57 Fahrenheit all of a sudden. Man, they got really warm. There we go. That'll do. Hit. And we get to this one. I don't remember which one is where, actually. So this, I don't remember exactly which one this is. I want to say this is the stasis one, because I think the ice one is up near the ice place, and I believe the magnet one is the first one you get. So that would make sense if this one was the stasis one. Yay! I love stasis. Stasis is the basis of my strategy. That was pretty weak, sorry. Pretend I didn't say that one. Distill that rune there. Pointy ceiling stalagmite. No, sorry, stalactite. Wait, no, bugger. Tight. I always remember, I had a little mnemonic, not a mnemonic, but a little, like, thing that I used to remember it. Stalactite, because it hangs tight to the ceiling. Stalagmite, because it stands mightily on its own, I think is what the thing was. But I guess you would also need to be pretty mighty to hang from the ceiling, so, it's not a very useful device. Quonk! So I forgot that it has a cooldown! Welcome to our first death, everyone. Hey, I've got a great idea! Because I didn't have this before when I was recording the last time, I can do it now. Ciela! Wait, that's the wrong side. Ciela! Sorry, I've just made the editing hard for myself. You know how I asked you to write my obituaries for my Minecraft deaths? But none of those have happened yet? Yeah, you got it. Thanks. Do you think you could write them for this as well? Ladies and gentlemen, and all forms of sophisticates, Ciela herself. I don't know her last name. Sorry. Should I know your last name? It's probably fine. Thank you very much for that. Could you, maybe you could write the first one up now. Yeah, that seems about right. Thank you. Bye-bye. On the plus side, though, all that hyperthermia has been magically reverted to nothing. So I could probably tank another hit from a boulder, maybe? Probably would be easier if I had a shirt. I mean, it shouldn't technically be, but... I did the same thing. I guess I'm forgetting that there's no... that there's cooldown because I'm not instantly turning that one off for whatever reason. Which I usually do when I use these things. Anyways, I'll wait for the next boulder. I don't remember what is up there at the top. Actually, isn't it like a nice shield or a bow or something? Actually, I can just get by this without using that thing. Hang on there. Hang on. Don't drop anything on my head. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that was right behind me. Is it a nice bow or something? Oh no, it's a shield. Thank God, it's about time. Let me just stop that there. I think the next one only spawns when the first one is gone, right? Yeah, looks that way. So, oh, I should have stopped that earlier so my cooldown wasn't 8 years. I'll take this hammer though, because I am low on weapons. But I don't want to waste the durability on that, so instead let's stack this place with enough force bombs to, well, that one's gone. I did the same thing. That should be enough though, just need to roll it a little bit. Ah, bugger. Bang! 2 of them ought to do it, right? There we go. Yep, just a little further. Yep, go. There you go. Ah, that'll do. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for your kind words that you're about to say, Owadayim. I am unfortunately going to fast forward through them because I don't want to edit 6 hours of footage. It'll already be long enough because it'll probably take me roughly the same amount of time to get to the castle because that part isn't... I mean, it was certainly harder with enemies natural regenerating and being at a higher status and everything. But the crux of the problem is like getting there avoiding guardians and junk. And then getting up the castle avoiding guardians and junk. So it is mighty probable that... oh yeah, that there and there is where the cooking pot is. I would love to be there. What is that? Oh, the old man's sitting there. Let me teleport to Jabbaij so I can get to the, over where the old man is sitting there by the cooking pot. Make up some food so we can survive the negative temperatures a little more. I reckon these boss fights will still be pretty tough even with without the natural regen, and it'll take me a bit to get back into the swing of each one because like each one has its own sort of learning curve and weak points. I ran right in front of this thing that I just fought a minute ago and was terrified of. Hey, I've got a shield now. Just fight me, fight me. Let me save. I dare you, I dare you, I dare you, I double dare you. Damn it, foiled again by my own arrogance. Ah, a keys.
Get the heck out of here.
Actually, I will have your eyes and or bones though, for food. I love this game so much for so many reasons. I think honestly my favorite thing about it is just how many people, how it got into Zelda. Because it is pretty different from most of them, but it employs a lot of very similar principles. So I think, while the older Zeldas will not be for everyone, I think it introduced a lot of people to them that wouldn't have been introduced otherwise. Because this game is a marvel of game design for many reasons. I think one of the best things about it is how it is incredibly approachable from numerous skill levels. Because like most of the Zeldas, you can opt out of getting upgrades as you go along to make things a little more challenging, as we've been doing in Wind Waker. Woohoo! I love the birds. But where was I going? Right, the cooking pot is right around here-ish, question mark. This game removes a lot of things that in the older games where it would be like, you need to jump across these platforms in like in record time to be able to get to this puzzle or whatever, in favor of making everything a lot more of the approach that if you equip yourself well enough, you can more or less take on any challenge, which gives it a much wider player base in theory, because someone who is not super adept with the dodging or maybe doesn't have the video game fluency to know what certain systems mean can still just load themselves up with a whole bunch of massive weapons and armor and be fine in the end. I'll just leave these to lie, I think. I do kind of want the honey, which might mean I'll need to make a bit of noise in a moment. Let me just hurl this club at it to get it. How about that? Sorry, bees. Wow, that really hit the bees and not the nest, as I was hoping for. Hive, I should say. There we go. That's better. I'll have that, thanks. Bye-bye. Oh, are the bees changing target to go after the goblin instead? That would make this very much easier. Yes, there we go. That works. Man, they're really not leaving me alone. Can't you see I just want to make my food in peace? I just want to eat the horns of one of your friends. Make it seem like it's such a big deal. Ooh, some mushrooms on the outside. I don't feel comfortable stealing whatever's on the inside of this. Because that's a house. But if it's growing on the outside your house, then it's free real estate. Hi! Ooh, a torch. That's yours also, isn't it?
Aren't you a bit chilly? Fancy that, so we meet again.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? This body of mine isn't what it used to be. Recovering from a bout of hard work takes a while. If you're hungry, I have an empty pot you can use to cook yourself a meal.
Bye.
Are you tired? You may use my bed if you need to rest a bit. Unlike a fireside nap, sleeping in a proper bed should really rejuvenate you.
Well, thank you for the heads up. Nothing of the sort. No, I guess I can just cook the honey straight up, because it's going to make it nearly 3 hearts, which is the only amount we'll ever need. Unless we're going for extension. Oh no, it doesn't actually increase the health. It just lets apply the stamina buff. And that was a critical, if I'm not mistaken. Because of the that I heard. Let's just make 2 mushrooms here. There'll be a 2-heart mix that gives some stamina as well. Helpful for climbing. And we'll just cook up some apples. And because I reckon it's better to just cook them one by one so we have a bunch of smaller portions we can eat, rather than having to eat a bunch of huge things all at once. And let's cook up this butterfly too. Who wants a bit of roast butterfly? It's a delicacy in some locations. And this amber, I guess we could probably sell that. So for some arrows, which we're gonna want. So let's cook up the horns instead. Yum. Don't know where exactly the bones are all coming from, but... Oh, is he getting up? The time it's taken you to get up, old man. I have cooked several dubious dishes. Some jelly. Stacking 2 doesn't make it better, right? No, I didn't think so. Worth checking anyways. And some bat's wings, always good. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And why not, just to round it out with a bit of calcium, a whole screw. Ah, delicious. All right, I feel very prepared. Prepared, that is, to brave the cold by heading back up to... Actually, I guess we can... It's probably faster... Because the thing is somewhere around here. I would have to cross the river if I went, like, here. Which is possible. There is a bridge here. It's just that there are unsavories around it. And then we have to go all the way up here. So it's probably better if I climb up this way. Maybe I'll go here and then climb up this side. That's what I'll do. Up we get. I remember when this game came out, I was just like, this isn't fair. Because this is, like, everything I've wanted in a Zelda game since I was a kid. So it's not... There is no way for me to not like this. Being able to climb on any surface, that's huge, a huge thing I've wanted from games for a while. I remember, oh god, this is such a far reach, but there was an old MMORPG called City of Heroes. I don't think it's around still, anyways. I think it was you get to choose a bunch of different movement types, and you can choose flying, but there was another choice that was like I think you got to choose 3 things. It was like the flying movement type, the animalistic movement type, and then the acrobatic movement type. The acrobatic one, you could just jump like 3 times or whatever. The flying one could fly, and then, so most people picked that. But then I think I liked the animalistic one, because it was like this. You would just climb on every wall, except you would, like, sprint crawl up walls like the Hulk or whatever. Alright, we can probably make this, just without any, supplements, if you will. But if need be, we've got some honey candy to munch, and some, stamella mushrooms all roasted up on a skewer. Yep, we get there, Link. Boyo. I should be careful not to reference the things that happened in the first... Please be this enough. Yes, okay. Not to reference the things that happened in the first attempt of this too much, because it means I'll have to find the clips of them in editing, which is going to be a hassle. Alright, so that's that over there. We're actually not too far. Right, but that's across a river, so I would rather go around the left side, like this. If I could help it. Just to avoid crossing the river anyways. Hang on to your britches, it's about to get cold. Oh yeah, but I can, this now. Ah, sorry. I'm on the GameCube controller, the GameCube Pro controller, and it doesn't let you change the controls for it. So while this should be L, or it is L, because it's the button labeled L, because on an actual GameCube controller, that is also the button labeled L. Can you see where is the label? Oh, it's on the top. Is it even visible? Not really. It's very hard to see, but it is labeled L, and this one on top, the purple one, is labeled Z. So I see why, at a glance, it would make sense to label this one Z, and this one ZL and ZR, and this one L and R. But the problem with that is that in an actual Switch controller, that is not the case. It's the ZR is the one on the bottom, and which would be fine if you were allowed to change it, but you're not for this particular Pro controller, which means that you aim with the shoulder buttons and do the runes with the triggers. So let me get out of the cold before I demonstrate it. So this the shoulder button is target. The shoulder button would be bow if I had one. The trigger is throw weapon, and the trigger is rune, which is very uncomfortable in a number of ways. But I've gotten sort of used to it now. But just I have to like think about everything before I do it. Like just now, what was I trying to do? Oh, right, I was trying to shield surf, but I did this because I hit the rune button. Anyways, but I know my difference now. Ah! That was a mistake. I didn't realize there was a cliff there. We get. Okay. Ooh, tree branch. Fun. Better put a little bit of a hasty move on here. Let's have 2 apples. Yum. Okay, is this actually going to go up into the mountains? I hope so. Might have been wise to find some source of fire that I could light this branch on for earlier. Would have been better if I had a torch, but ce n'est pas la vie, so... What was that? Oh, that was a bunch of friends. Hey, you've got a fire. Mind if I have that? Oh, they didn't notice me yet. They noticed me now. I'll have that bow before you grab it. Oh, cool thing, though, is for all them who attack me with bows... Ah, wait, hang on. Eek. Ah, I forgot that the swing would go all the way around their shoulder. Did you get that, Ciela? Thank you. A very cool thing I loved about this game, just one of the little details that makes it so awesome. If you block with an arrow with a wooden shield... it will sometimes stick into it, at which place you can just pull it out and then get an arrow from it. Which is what I was about to suggest doing, but then I realized that I took their only bow, so I should probably take every weapon but the bow, so they are forced to shoot me with them. I'm just too far away from the fire to get the benefits of it. Actually, maybe I should just leave these people alone for the time being. I do kind of want their... Is there a quiet way for me to... Oh, you have a club on your body. There actually is a chest there. I better have a look at that. I shouldn't have done that. That was dumb. What's near? It's okay, some arrows. Finally, about time. I'll have that bow. You don't want that bow. That's not... Okay, fine. I'll take your arrows though now if you're shooting them. Thank you. What now? Some Hylian mushroom and another of the same. Grant. Ow! And a punch right to the back of the shoulder. That wasn't very nice. Eeh. Another arrow was fired. Oh man, you also got a bow. I think maybe you have a higher chance to steal the arrow if you parry it. Ugh, that wasn't very good. Whatever, I got it now. Another mushroom. Good, good, good. Just keep ourselves fighting fit. And I better speed this up a hell of a lot because I'm not gonna have enough food to last this long. And I gather I could have made some, got a sweater or made some chili peppers or any number of things to balance out the cold. But I find this to be a much more fun way to do things. Hork down bokoblin horns and bat wings. Owie, owie, owie. Wait, where the hell was that damn shrine? It's probably at the top right here, right? Just over this hill. Probably safer to climb up the top this way instead of trying to find an easier land route, because if it's an easy land route, then they are probably taking it too. Ah, this is a heart nap, so that'll be just perfect to finish this out. Oh, actually, it's probably just around this corner, isn't it? I see. Right around here somewhere. I think there's like a little pond right in front of it. Right, maybe right over here? Not quite yet. Oh, and here's the last one, slash the first one that I gotta get. There it is. Oh, it's a little farther than I was hoping for. Ouch. Not to worry, because we're link time pro skating. But it's gonna hurt. Ah, it didn't hurt that much.
Wee-hoo! Ha-ha! Yay! Ha-ha!
Yeah! I love the way he laughs so happily when he does the little spin. It's nice to see his poor soul get a little abominable snowman wants my blood. What are we eating today? A butterfly. Yeah. Up we get. I like my ice rune now. I think I have enough experience with ice to have earned it. Don't you? Ugh, man, everything hurts. Yes, yes, thank you very much for doing this thing that you are programmed to do. I know that sounded snide, but I meant it sincerely. Of course I did. Duh. Sorry, I'm in a very conflicted mood right now. Rune thing. Don't be upset with me. Yee to the freaking ha. Up we get. Yep. Yep. Okay. Ah, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there is an unsavory type right around here, so perhaps we can just use these to stealth along. Oh wait, that's in the next room. I see. Alright. Where are they? They're looking right at us. Let me just make like a little ice pillar here. They probably won't think that's anomalous, will they? Nope. And if I keep doing that, I can just slowly move up. Oh, there's a bit of a gap here. Did they see it? Apparently not. Put this one here. Okay. And this one here. That's not helpful, actually. Or it's less helpful than other things I could be doing. Okay, I should actually put it, like, right beside the wall, like this, so that I can break this and then put one, like, really far ahead to make some big progress. This is probably gonna get me seen. It sort of saw me. But I don't think it really knows where I am in the end. Don't worry. This'll all be over soon. Yeah! Oh, I tried to target and I pressed the wrong button because Pro Controller. Bonk! There we go. That'll work. Ah, that broke the sword in one hit. Shame. It was worth it for the visual comedy, though. Just put that there. Boink! Whee! That might have hurt me if I wasn't careful about how I did that. And I could, I guess, make an ice thing to this, or I could just jump down like this. Is this not a spear or something like that? I would like it if it was a spear. Hey! I love spears. There's such a cool aesthetic with. Oh no! I broke my other shield on the. Ah man, the Traveler Spear with the Traveler Shield is is a super cool aesthetic. It's like just this rustic, lone adventurer on the lone roads kind of vibe, and it's very, very cool. Hi there, can you heal me? I'm very frostbitten. Thank you. When I did this in the master mode file, I went by that route with the little bridge, and I died a lot in that river. Ah, there we are. Just one more. It's also so cool that they don't really force you to go to this side of the place at all, when in reality this forest is full of all kinds of really cool stuff, which I won't be exploring just today, because I've got to get a move on this. Perhaps I will go back someday and try the Breath of the Wild, well, the Breath of the Wild, of course Breath of the Wild, that's the game we're playing, the master mode version of this same challenge I'm doing right now, this straight to Ganon challenge, shall we call it. The old man doesn't seem to approve of my idea, but perhaps I won't, because it was pretty frustrating. Jeez. I mean, it would just, all it would be was I would do the same thing as I did that time, except I would have to learn how to perfectly parry and dodge every single thing that that phase that tripped me up does, which would not be fun, so I wouldn't want to do it. This right here is very fun. Now the lightning, like Thunderblight, which is actually called the Thunderblight boss, it's definitely like comparable to the penultimate one in terms of difficulty. In fact, I'd probably say it's harder, but I was definitely more accustomed to it because in the run that I did, the second run that I did, which is to say the first full run that I did, the one I did after going straight to Ganon, the Gerudo Desert was the first biome I went to because my brother who had played the game before me went to Zora's Domain first, and because I'd seen him play a bit of that, because I basically when I got the game, I was like, okay, no one gets to play this until I beat Ganon, and so I just they just had to sit around and watch me do that. Well, no, they didn't watch me, but point being, I was basically like, you're not allowed to touch this until I do it, and then I did it all in one go. Like I didn't stop playing until I did it. It was just 7 hours straight. So then the next day I was like, they were like, hey, don't you want to start the game? And I was like, oh god, I can't. I just played it for 7 hours yesterday. So then I watched them start it instead. And they went straight to Zora's Domain. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do the opposite thing. I just went the opposite direction and found Gerudo. Well, I guess it's not Gerudo Valley in there. There's no, well, I guess there's a bit of a valley sort of before the desert. Anyway, so I did that one first. And so I was like, man, are all the bosses like the hardest shit in this game? It turns out it was just that one. And if you're doing master mode, also the penultimate Ganon. Not that the rest of them aren't challenging. They still have tough moments or whatever. But generally speaking, if you're well equipped, you can shred through them pretty quickly. Let's just completely bulldoze this. I almost got smacked by that. Bulldoze this wall. There we go. And you will notice that there is a type over there, type of person that we may want to not have be firing things at us. So maybe I'll just. Oh, it moved. Does it know I'm here? This will probably still hit it with the corner, right? Eh. Oh, it wasn't enough to... Ah, but I'm stealth behind it now, so that's great. Guess who? Ah, you ruined my thing. I was gonna make a joke of... just for your crimes, I will smack you into the wall. There we go. I'll have your bits now. I might want to eat them later. Thank you. Swing this around here. And then we'll get this treasure chest the way you're absolutely supposed to, which is to knock it straight off this platform like that. There we go. And likewise, we'll open this door the way we're supposed to. By using this thing to... Come on! There you go. Ooh, actually, this will make a nice little shortcut to get back up here, maybe, if I can get it to... Stop sticking on the door. Is that enough of an angle where I can just sort of leave it like this and it'll not slide all the way down? Hey, there we go. A nice little mini bridge for ourselves. Please don't fall. Ah, and a slightly nicer bow. That's cool. Ah, well that fell. Well, that would be a shame if we didn't already have this, because we went to the other one first. Thank you very much, Omen All. Or however your name is said. There's not enough voice acting for me to know that, I'm afraid, so you'll just have to settle for me completely butchering it. Sorry, Monk Omen Aw. And thank you for the 4 orbs now, because that's precisely the number that the old man asked for. It's super lucky that he asked for just the number that I can actually obtain, isn't it? Well, I mean, no, he did specifically say, that's all that's on here, get everything on here, I guess, but never mind it. Ah, there we go. Are you ready to sail down from the sky and address us again? Wow, you totally weren't there when the camera was facing there a moment ago. You must be even more magic than I thought.
With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spots where those lines intersect.
Does it happen to be where you're pointing?
I shall wait for you there.
Okay. Don't know why he wouldn't just say it. It's not like anyone else is listening in on this conversation.
Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross. There, I will be waiting.
It was very strange that I was not looking at your face for that. Cool. Ah, this is an EX thing. I will avoid getting that because that's DLC, and I guess so it's technically not fair to... I mean, I guess the challenge rules, I didn't state anything about not using DLC, but whatever. It's not like it'll be like a shirt or something. The shirt, I think, is elsewhere, but it's over in the Abbey, but... This is probably just some ore as a bonus or something. Hey! And speaking of some ore as a bonus, let's have what's in here too. At least I can actually kick things without hurting my toesy-woesies because I've got shoes. And you know what this plank would be mighty handy for? I've got an idea. Wait, I have an even better idea. Okay, so I believe you can obviously use the cryonis, like the ice stuff, to get across this. Among other ways, I could use this as a plank, but I've just had a brilliant idea that it's only brilliant in the sense that it would make me laugh if it worked, which is why I have to try it. So obviously these are not magnetic, so I can't magnet them, but can I stasis? Oh, you can't stasis these? But why? Whoa, is that a magnetic boulder? It is. Regardless, I will not be able... Oh, that probably gives you a Korok if you drop it into that stump there, doesn't it? Alright, I was gonna suggest stasising these and then just whacking it with this over and over to make it fly, but apparently you can't stasis them, which I did not know. Maybe you need the upgraded version for that, but I still may be able to just drag it towards me fast enough that it just, like, launches them towards me. Ah! Oh, wow. They are pretty rooted in place. I wasn't expecting that. Well, in that case, I suppose we may as well just use this as a plank, if I could get the angle even slightly right. I'm one-legging it right here. Whatever, that'll do. I can just run up it and... So we don't need to get those right now, or at all. I think they're just fire and ice arrows, actually. But arrows are actually super important for these fights, so I'm just gonna do it with the Cryonis. Suck it up and just do it like a normal human. It's Breath of the Wild. I gotta do something stupid ways sometimes. It's part of the charm. It's part of it. You cannot play the game and not do it that way. The dumbest way possible. You need to do that once or twice just to get it out of your system every time you play. Yeah! I love the sprinting spear attack animation, because normally it's just like and also spears are my favorite weapons for their incredible reach and speed. The dashing spear animation, the little like and he turns around. So while after doing the stab, so if you mash it, he goes yeah. So he does like he spins and then like whips around and does a whole bunch more. It just looks so cool. It's such a cool animation, especially considering like with heavy weapons, it's just this big running swing, which I guess is how you would probably take out a giant two-handed weapon and if you were running with it. But it's more or less the same thing for the one-handers. It's just the same kind of motion. But so it's just cool that for the spears they gave it this whole little they added a little flair to it, little spinny. Ah! It just looks so dope. Sorry for hyping. Hey, I'm gonna. Oh, I pressed the rune button again, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. Boo. It didn't really work so well. Wee, slide it. Blah. My ankle. You don't have to worry about anything there, Bokoblin buddy. I am not doing anything important. Just doing a little chiropractic. Ooh, a tooth. Those are tasty. It's a shame I don't have anything with a blade on it, actually. Because I'm going to want one of those for when I get fairies in a minute, which I'm going to do. I think you can get 3 or 4 before the game cuts you off of them spawning. Or maybe it's 3 in Master Mode and 5 here. Because I seem to remember when I tried to do it last time, I got less than I thought I was able to. I'm not here for you! Go away! Oh wait, there are arrows in these, aren't there? Hang on. I'm going to need you to play catch with you for a sec. Alright, let me bait and attack so that you get stuck in place for a minute. There we go. Now I can get far away, and then while you're roaring, I do that. Bonk. I'll have those arrows. This is how we did it back in Link to the Past. Come on, bait and attack, so I can properly throw it at you. Yeah, there we go. I didn't bait a whole combo. I was an idiot. Oh, quit your whining. That goes right over your head. I thought maybe if I was close enough, it would just slam it on your face. There we go. No. Alright, this time I gotta actually properly bait a whole combo. There was just one. Come on, bait a whole thing. You know you want to do a whole combo. There we go. Do 2 hits, that's right. Yeah, and now you roar, and then I hit you with that. Yeah. My club. And my horn. And my arrows, maybe? Yes. Those are going to be super mighty handy for, because these things teleport all over the room, the blight cannons. And another bow. Nice. It'll be more handy on the way to the castle, because once we get to the castle, there's all kinds of Royal Guards gear we can get. And we don't have to pray at that statue. I don't think we have to pray at that statue anyways. That is how we would upgrade if we were so inclined, but we do not need to take them, and in fact, we are avoiding taking them for this particular run, aren't we? Oh man, you might want to get a roofer on here to re-shingle some of this. And there's the Temple of Time theme. Wait for it. Da, da, da. Dun, dun, dun. This game. I swear this game was just made. It's like they just had like a paper basketball contest. I'm gonna skip this cutscene. I apologize to anyone whose favorite cutscene it is. A paper basketball contest of just ideas of things that would make Zelda fans like go ham, and then they just opened took the wastebasket that they threw them onto and just incorporated every single idea.
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as promised. Just as I promised, in fact.
An item that you received from the king on the Great Plateau. It allows you to sail through the sky. Press X while you're in the air to use it. Sure. The isolated plateau. Complete! Well done, us.
With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule.
I will do my damnedest. You may have to give me a few tries. Destroy Ganon. And a nice, better soldier's bow. Sweet. You only get 4 bows at the beginning, isn't it? Oh, 5. Sweet. Well, let's equip the weakest sauce one at the moment. Seek out Impa. I will not be doing that. Where's that castle? Let's head over there. Got anything I wouldn't mind cooking up, maybe? Nah, just some rocks and stuff. We'll live without it for a bit. So there's a stable sort of on our way towards the, Oh, there's a bird. Hang on. Did I get it? Nah, that was kind of pathetic, actually. I could have been eating hawk for dinner. Pardon you. Excuse me. Also, I don't know if I've mentioned, but the way the combat music in this game is built is super cool. They have like 35 different 5-second pieces for like each part of the song, like beginning, bridge, like chorus, whatever. And so the song sounds a little different each time you play, but it's the same kind of instruments and thematic. So even if the song is playing for like 10 minutes while you're fighting a huge band of monsters, it doesn't loop the same way twice anytime. Generally, so many cool design ideas this game has. There are multiple, like the song, the music, the ambient music is great in this game, but also like when the temperatures are different, the music is different as well. And like when we were up in the cold dying there, it was all like and like spooky. But there's another version of that song which I think plays if you're well bundled up in cold areas, and it's much more. It's still like cold and sort of chilly and mysterious, but it's much more lighthearted sounding. This is also super duper dang cool. When you land on the ground the first time, I mean everyone who's played the game probably knows, but when you land on the ground the first time after going off the plateau and finishing the tutorial, and the second you hit the ground, it just goes boom. Hyrule Kingdom. It makes me so happy I want to jump for joy. Whoa. Those are some ruins right there. Could probably find some good weapons or something in that. But we have our sights set on something much bigger, don't we? A sword. Actually, I want a bladed weapon, so I would like to get into a fight with someone at some point. Well, that looks like a monster base, doesn't it? They probably got something bladed around there, just because I want to be able to cut grass, because that's where fairies like to live. Actually, it's kind of weird. That's like the one place you would never find a fairy in older Zeldas. Or, well, I mean, Four Swords Adventures you could, but that's sort of different. But like Link to the Past and stuff, you would never find fairies in... You'd only ever find them in the fountains, I would think, and sometimes in pots. And most of the other 3D Zeldas, they'd be in pots right before that. You don't want to get over there! Ah! I somehow took out 3 with that. Go away, please. Hey! What's your deal? Oh, I guess you were probably scared by the keys. That's fair. Hi! No, wait! I shouldn't have said hi. It's just like the last time I said hi to a boar. In Stranded Deep that one time. Hi! Alright, can we be friends? Let's have a, I've only got this one shield, but I must slide because there's a hill. Woohoo! All right, there. No one's seen me yet, so let's try and keep it that way, shall we? I see one Boko spear. That's not bladed. You've got a bow. You've got a big spiky club. Let me use this tower to see if anyone has anything more sharp. They might have a sword lying around too. Oh, I bet you one of these has them. I'm very lucky that you can you don't fall if you run out of stamina on a ladder. Unlike with the rest of the climbing. There's just one thing of explosives here, just in case I didn't have any ideas about how to approach this. Oh yeah, and I've got the glider now, so I could just run in. You've got a sword. I would like to take that from you, forcibly, if it's all the same to you. Man, I don't have very much gear. And since it's a blue bokoblin, I will probably die in one hit if I, get smacked by it. What did I just eat? I don't know. Probably, like, something you really shouldn't be eating, like a horn. But too late, it's done now. If it were just this one blue bokoblin, I'd be fine to take it on with melee, but I'm worried about taking on multiple at once. Maybe I can stealth it like this. Hit! Yeah! There we go. Got half its health done anyways. Yeah. Keep combo going. Okay, all I want is a sword. That's all I wanted. I'll go now. Bye-bye. See ya. Well, that couldn't have gone better, really. Oh man, there are some civilians in need of help there. I'm not so sure I'll be good at helping them, but good Samaritan, they can't blame me for trying. Stop harassing the villagers, but also the villagers, you're kind of provoking them by continually screaming, "You're scum, come get some," and the like, so maybe you should stop doing that, and they will go away. Yeah, that wasn't very good. At least they're not gonna natural regen this way, though, or in this file. Alright, here we go. Oh, please don't hit me in the middle of this. I should really not be, I should be dodging this and not... Oh, thank God I caught you on the backswing. Spin attack! That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to do a spin attack, but that works. All right, there we go. And I'll be able to do a number on your health like this. So this is the thing I like about one problem I guess I could say with Master Mode is doing this, playing like getting lots of dodges and stuff with weak gear doesn't really help because they're just gonna natural regenerate the second you stop. Oh, I barely made that one. The second you stop keep the assault on them. So the second they put up a shield or anything, it can get really tedious, and it makes it feel like the better strategy is just to find the most powerful weapons. I guess that's not like bad game design or anything. It's just more fun when you can, as long as you're pulling good dodges, you can do the same stuff with weaker weapons and stuff. It's my perspective on it, anyways. Mild criticism of Master Mode, anyways. I'm enjoying myself more doing what I just did. I remember doing because I ran into this specific encounter when I was on my Master Mode file, and it took me like. It was an arduous task. You've got away with a sword, don't you? I'll admit I was maybe in a little over my head there. Thanks. Whew, thank you very much. I don't know how to cook, so that's a great help. I'll get him next time for sure. I actually didn't use a sword once during that, but thank you very much for saying so. How about you? Are you feeling all right? Thank Hylia that Mina is safe. I knew it wasn't smart to go treasure hunting in these parts. Well, not to worry. As long as we all help each other out, we'll be fine. Probably. Maybe. I mean, I probably won't. I'll probably die of hypothermia again before I get to the castle, but I'm another story. Got a few sweet new clubs out of that, though. That's nice. It'll be helpful for the short term getting to the castle. Any treasure in here? Nar. Perhaps they've picked it clean already. Where is that stable? Is that right there? No. So this is around the castle, and I believe there's a stable, I guess, like around here. So let me just head straight east from here. Oh, hey, there's a shrine. Unfortunately, the rules stipulate that we are not getting any of them for this challenge. No shrines, no upgrades, no nothing. Whee! Whee! Oh, actually, now that I've got a sword, I may as well be cutting the grass as I go, mightn't I? Well, I guess it'll take a little time to find fairies. Unless it's a lot of grass altogether. That's a guardian over there, I should be careful. And I think maybe they are a little more common to find at night. Lizard. I should keep at least one shield around, so I probably shouldn't slide on this too much. Oh, I've got the better one that I just got as well. It's hard to explain, but it's easier to do a spin attack if you do a little swing first, and I think it's because, I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, but it's because it judges the spin based on where you're facing. But if you're spinning the stick around to do a spin attack, then the way you're facing it changes. So you kind of have to spin it and then like hold it in a direction, and it's sort of weird. And so it's easier if you attack first, because then it locks your direction. I'm just gonna get some arrows from you if you don't mind. That's not what I meant to do. Damn it, did I not get the arrow from that because I broke the shield? Ah, I beat you with your own arm. Out of my sight. And you out of my sight. Zoom. Bang. I gotta sort all the weapons every time I get a new one. Otherwise it bugs me. I actually don't know exactly the way it decides to sort it. I guess it's one-handers to two-handers to spears. I don't know what this one is about, because this one is sorting... Oh, I guess this is just ascending, descending in terms of power. No, but then why would this one be in the middle? I don't understand. I'm always confused by the way it chooses to sort them, but as long as it's sorted, that's all that matters. Exchange ruins. Oh, this is where some of the DLC stuff, isn't it? Where some of the DLC stuff is, isn't it? But this isn't DLC. Ah, more arrows. Marvelous, marvelous, marvelous. The great thing about arrows is that no matter how primitive, they can be very powerful in the hands of in the string of a good bow. Okay, they're about to come at me, aren't they? I've got a big face full of explosives to give them. Ha! Bang! Did I get a few of them? I think so. We're gonna be eating very well tonight. Actually, we can probably buy some real people food at the stable, or at least sell these for more arrows or something. Gotta head a bit more east for that, though. Stable should be somewhere around here. Still haven't gone far enough east yet, I don't believe, but it's around here. So we're an hour and a half in, and I said it took me 3 hours to get to Ganon the first time. So if we're following that, then maybe I could beat it in like an hour on this difficulty. That's maybe being optimistic, but let's be optimistic, shall we? Ah, Fairy, thank you for being open to being pocketed. I always love it's a shame because the weaker like shields, these little wooden like traveler shields and stuff, always have the dopest designs. Not that the really powerful knight shields don't look cool also. Oh wow, 2 fairies already. We're on fire. It'd be my preference not to waste any of them on the way up the castle, so I'm probably gonna be doing lots of resetting as soon as I get hit by anything. Another fairy! Yes! I'm gonna keep looking for a bit, but I'm not sure if you're allowed to get more than 3. I know at some point I believe it just stops spawning them, even if you go to like a fairy fountain and stuff. At least that's what I understand. What my brain pitifully tries to remember. This is much easier than when I did this on the Master Mode file, because the only bladed weapon I had at that point was that Traveler's Claymore that we got in that dungeon. I had that one still, and I hadn't broken it on anyone's face like a moron. So that was the one I was using, but it was much more tedious because you can't just do a little spin like this. You're either doing the one big two-handed swing, or you're doing the thing where you're constantly spinning around, using it as a counterweight. Which is fine, it just was a little tedious because it drains your stamina pretty fast. Not seeing any new fairies yet. Oh yeah, you can still do a spin on low stamina. It just kind of like, it's sort of sad. It's almost like bigger though, is it? Am I making that up, or does it look like it has a bigger range? No, it doesn't, okay. It just looks like it has a bigger range because it doesn't do the little visual effect beside it. Oh, sorry, Cricket. Didn't mean to do that. Where is that dang thing? Stable. Oh, is that it there? Nope. That looks like some kind of old fort or something. Oh, that's the plateau. I've somehow gone back south a bunch, and I think it's a bit north of here, so it means it's roughly this way direction. Ah, look at the morning sun. Ah, I just want to take a screenshot, but I'm already recording, so that would be extremely redundant. Ooh, the grass is nice and thick up here. This is precisely the kind of grass I would expect a fairy to hide in. But given how long it's been since our last one, it may just be that it's 3 is the limit. Somehow I thought it went up to 5 or something like that. Oh my god, one of them just hurt each other? I swear I just heard like a damage noise on one of them. There's a Korok over there. What's that? Oh, it's just another Chew. Or Choo-Choo or Chew? I'm not sure exactly. I think it's a Choo-Choo is the creature. But they drop Chew jelly, which is kind of confusing. I keep somehow turning back south because that's the plateau, so I want to be heading this way. Oh, is that the... There we go.
Whee!
About bloody time. And I'd expect to have found some wild roaming horses right about now, which might make our journey slightly less tiresome, although it wouldn't make it very subtle. It would be a decidedly loud journey. Then again, I don't even know. Maybe you can hide behind horses, and then the guardians will be like, well, that's just a dumb horse. Whee! Ah, this is nice and smooth. Perfect for sliding on. Wait, there's a little more speed there. Yeah, just get over this hill. Whee! Yeah! There are some actions you can take in video games that are just always instant joy providers. What's this? Oh, it's another shield. Well, that belongs to someone. Ooh, anything else I can cook right now? Can make some stamina elixirs, which would probably be handy climbing up that old castle there, so let's do that. Actually, we probably don't need to make it with that many, because I don't have that much stamina. Let's just make it with 3 crickets. There we go, that's better. And we'll just put 1 fang, 1 horn, and 1 wing. There we go. Master potion maker over here. I guess may as well make up the speed ones as well. Ooh, super speedy. Well, no, not super speedy, but super long, anyways. Wonk. Elixirs crafted. Ooh, that one critted. Got a mid-level. Nice. Or maybe it was mid-level because I added more parts. I never really took the time to learn exactly what makes the, I know it's some, like, certain monster parts will add, like, little heart effects and stuff like that, but, Beetle, you are actually just the person I wanted to see because I have things to sell to you and I have arrows I want to buy from you. Hello. Hi. Hello? Hey, I don't believe I've made your acquaintance. The name's Beetle, but you can call me... Well, actually, let's just stick with Beetle. But even if you forget my face, you can remember me by my beetle-shaped backpack. Despite these dangerous times, you'll find me traveling all over Hyrule to fulfill your shopping needs. I stock many special bugs and must-have items for travelers, and I always charge a fair price, or my name's not Beetle, which you've reminded me it is twice now, so I guess I better trust you on that one. I also buy all sorts of things if you're in need of rupees. Gemstones in particular fetch a high price. How can I help you today? You can help me in many ways, but mostly buy these gemstones that you just mentioned. I guess these ancient parts will sell for a little bit at least. Oh, yeah. Wow! Woohoo! I love how the fairies don't sell for anything, though, because they can only be seen by, like, those who are pure of heart or whatever, right? So to anyone else, this looks like just a weird little rock or something. Probably. At least I think that's how it goes. Any of these things I made sell for anything worth selling? Well, I don't really need that much money, I don't think. Let's see how much I can buy these for before I ask that. Wow! Now I could buy these to do the little max stamina increase things, because those fill your stamina to full before extending to the max, which means they're very, very powerful. Well, we'll probably be fine with the stamina elixirs we have, won't we? I've not got very much money now, but that's probably enough for a night at the end anyways. Whee! Well, this ain't no traveler shield, but it still has the right aesthetic with this circular shield and then the traveler spear. Oh, it just looks so dope. Hi. Howdy, friend. Welcome. Well, aren't you a confident one? The weather can get pretty hairy out there, but you'll learn that soon enough. We have soft and warm beds, so think about staying the night until you find some clothes. I haven't got enough money for the soft bed, so... wake me up tomorrow morning. Thank you. What a relaxing thing. Nice! Thank you. Good morning. I hope you enjoyed your stay. I sure did, and recovered like a quarter heart. It was worth it, man. I was sleeping for 100 years, just still a little jet-lagged, but like from time periods. Right, so castle is roughly this way. I say we better get to the top of whatever hill we can so we can, A, slide down, B, get a good vantage point, see if there are any horses or anything like that, and threats, and D, perhaps glide. Wait, did I say A, B, and then D? Never mind. Let's just see what's at the top of here first. Maybe it was, well, I'm still not like 1,000,000% convinced that there are no more fairies coming, so let me just cut a little bit more grass. Naturally, the grounds are pretty paved flat right around the... Those are horses. Let me just take off anything that could be seen as a threat and slowly and calmly approach. Do I have anything a horse would like to eat? Probably not. Probably don't eat crickets, do they? Hello, my friends. Ooh, I could jump from a tree. That's what I'm gonna do. No, don't scare away the horses, you cheeky bugger. Ow, that's my abdomen. I need my kidneys. At least I think that's what they said. I just hop up here. Oh, there's a Korok there. Oh, man, I think one of them might have heard that. Ah, bugger. Did I scare them off from here? Whatever, let's just try and catch up with this. All right, here we are. Come on, horsies. You know, yes, you, my friend. You, my friend. You're going to be a nice and calm friend for us, aren't you? You're going to be friends. We're going to be chilled out. We're going to chill out. We're going to chill. We're going to relax. We're going to relax. Things are going to be fine. Hey, I'm going to name you Nickel because of the pretty color of your hair. Not because you're worth 5 cents. That's not what I meant to say. There you go, my friend. All's good. Still don't know whether your disposition is calm or wild yet. I mean, obviously anyone would be a little panicked after doing what I just did to this one happened to them. But let's just hope you're a calm horse there, because flailing around and bucking me into the air will not do me any favors around here. There you go. One thing I love about this game, and it's surprising, not even Red Dead Redemption does this. When you catch a wild horse like this, because he hasn't got a time to establish a bridle, to put a bridle on, right? So instead of in place of reins, he just uses their mane to steer, which probably hurts a little, but it's a cool detail. Like in Red Dead Redemption, when you catch a wild horse, a bridle just appears on them. There you go. You're doing great. See, we're almost to the castle, and then I'll just let you go about your business. Because obviously you totally didn't ask for this. Your hair color is beautiful, though, might I say. You're all good. You're going straight off on the route. Everything's fine. You're in a safe space here. Hey, check out what I can do with a spear, Horsey. Horsey didn't like that. No, come on. There you go. I can spin it in my hands. I'm very dexterous. Oh. It's okay, it's okay. You don't need to be scared. I'm not gonna hit you with it. It's just a band trick. Oh. I'm starting to think you might be a little bit of a wild disposition. Oh, that's a guardian right there. This may be where I leave you in a minute, my friend. Though our time together was short, I assure you, you helped a tremendous deal. Let me just sort of chase a wide berth around that guardian over there. Yeah, this will be fine, probably. Oh, you've got 3 little stamina charges. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Actually, maybe we should just hide behind this tower for a minute here. It's okay, just don't make too much noise, please. Oh man, there's a Bokoblin rider there as well. When I was a kid, I always thought it was Boko Boblin, because I can't read, apparently. And I was like, what is a Boko Boblin? Okay, no, okay, the Guardian saw me, I see now where I was wrong. Okay, I can dodge one laser by jumping off this horse here. I don't want to put the horse in danger! Okay, I'm gonna jump off now. You go run to safety, please. Okay. Duck behind this, thank you for that. Just gonna head out on my way. Oh, I should probably have my shield so I can slide away from trouble. Okay, I've lost this one, I think. I don't think it'll follow me around this side of the wall. Oh, that's progress. Bye, Nickel! Put that shield back on. Oh, it's still certainly searching, but I don't think it's gonna find us around here. Just run to every little piece of cover we get and save. Oh, there's a stork or something over there, or crane. I'm not sure exactly what the difference is. I think cranes are maybe more water-based. Water-based, whatever that means. I mean, I meant to say that they live in. I tend to think of them as living in aquatic biomes more like. Oh, it was a choo-choo. I thought there was a garden right beside me and I didn't notice. Grass is tall enough here that I should be able to hide from a bit of unwanted pursuit by crouching in it. You need to be away now. Come on now. You know you want to go away. Come on, what does it take? Almost. You made me break my nice spear. Go away. I just need to go. Okay, this one's broken, so I can use it as cover. That one's very much not broken, nor is this one. I think they might have an easier time seeing me if they're above me, because I'm not as hidden by the grass that way. I'm not sure if that's a system, but I think it might be. So, assuming it is, let's just try to be very careful when something is above us like this one is. I love so much how going up to this castle is just an incredibly different vibe depending on how far you are in the game. Like right now, this is like a terrifying suicide mission that I really should not be attempting. And it really feels like it, with how scared I have to be about these. Oh, hey, cricket. But at the end of the game, you're all geared up. It's like this is the time for me to. It's like it feels like Ganon's on its last legs, and you're just like, it's over, man. It's over. You're just marching up there like fully kitted out, throwing out parries and huge weapons and massive arrows and stuff, and it's just like, give up, man. You're cornered. Whereas here, it's the exact opposite feeling. It's like, I really shouldn't exist in this world right now. I should go to any other kingdom. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to put the sword away. I don't know why that was the button I pressed for that. And by sword, of course, I meant the club. Okay, this thing's probably about to turn around, so I'm just going to try and put a bit of a hustle on here. If I can get past the massive outside... That's not good. Castle wall, then things will be fine. Okay, I'm going to have to go over a parry here. Well, it went right over my head, so it didn't matter. Yeah, the other one did matter a little, though. Maybe if I just crouch here and save here, it'll put me back here if I die. When I die. Jump over on this side of it. Haha! They don't know a damn thing! They don't suspect anything. Can I lure them with a... Go that way, please. Bang! Loud noise. You want to follow that? You don't see this. You are not... They might have seen! Okay. Okay, if they're gonna go farther away, though, that'll make it a little easier to time this. There we go! Get that right in your face! Now run! Okay. Nope, I don't want this, I don't want this! Save. I think it maybe doesn't save your position if you're in the middle of a fight. It'll like put you back where you were before the fight started. Oh god, there are more ground-based ones here. That's not gonna be close enough to dodge that. Oh, it was close enough to dodge that. Yeah. Okay, I just gotta make it over one last thing here. Yeah. Come on, come on, look, jump that. Okay, no, I have no stamina. Please, no, don't do it. Ah! Okay, that didn't kill me though. I'm not dead yet. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. And it somehow restarted all their laser timers. Oh god, it wasn't a direct hit on me, so it didn't kill me. Ah! Walking in that will kill me though. Look how much health I have. That was not a good idea. Mission accomplished, everybody. Let me just wait till the heat dies down and then save again. Whew-wee. You doing all right there, Linky boy? Yeah, he's fine. He's just blinking red as you do. All right. Oh man, they're just firing off lasers in the distance there. What's this? A bokoblin horn. Delicious. What's this? Another one. Yummy. And this is the third one? Oh, this is that jelly. Yum. Stewed jelly. Great. It's all yummy. We're back to full health. And things are fine. Wink. 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 Ah, well, we can one bit here. I don't think there's anyone immediately on our person. Oh, and I love the music here, too. Because what I was just saying, right now, this music could either be seen as, like, menacing, this is terrifying and you should leave, or it's, like, grim determination of, like, I've been preparing for this for months, and now it's time for Ganon to face his repentance. But right now, the music just feels like you are making a massive mistake. That's what the vibe I'm getting from this music. Maybe I just creep around that. Didn't see me yet, alright. If I just try and keep this thing in between me and it, I might be able to dash over to this here. There we go. That worked out pretty well. Okay, so probably don't want to rush in right through the front door exactly. But since we've got, oh yeah, because there's a patrol right around there too, bugger. I would probably prefer to take a waterbound route and end up somewhere low on the castle, if I could help it. We've only died twice now, isn't that right? I certainly died many more times the first, in the master mode time I tried this. Although I think that might have just been sheer incompetence because I hadn't played the game for a while at that point, but this time I played it. Okay, that's a broken one, thank you. But this, I actually forget when it was that I played the master mode version of the challenge that I'm doing right now. It was like October or something. Right now it is January 1st that I'm recording this. Is that a sword? Oh yeah, it is. Cool. I want that. Or was it a sword or was it just like a little signpost or something? I want to see what it is anyways. Wait. Get. I often wonder what place they started on programming in this game. Like what areas they designed first. Because you could totally have seen them. What is this? Oh, no, it's Claymore. It looked so weird when I couldn't see the whole thing. I was like, I've never seen this weapon in this game before at all. I didn't realize the handle had a little, like, it has a little, like, guard on the front, sort of. Well, that's a nice weapon. I'm gonna be wanting that for sure. Mostly it'll be useful for flurry rushes and doing the spinny thing, I would think, but... Oh, that's a very much live one, isn't it? There's no moss or anything on that. Okay, how far long is this patch of this stuff? Because I've got a bit of food, I could probably just sort of grit my teeth and hop through it. Let's try that. Okay, it was maybe a bit of a mistake. No, it wasn't that much of a mistake. There we go. Made it through. You know, just had our soul drained through our boots a little bit there, but that's fine. And let's just throw some ice as far as we're allowed to put it, and glide over down to it, shall we? Yep. Oof. There we go. Up we get. This is a pretty secure route. Unfortunately, that thing's kind of close, but not too close, you know what I mean? Actually, we should probably go over there. We're going to have a much easier time getting over to it from there. Oh, you know what? The land is actually pretty close to this entrance. I should have just taken the land-based route instead of gliding down like this, but too late. Yes, indeed. That's a castle. Sorry for skipping that. Anyone who really liked that dramatic shot, it is incredibly good. And of course, the Hyrule Castle theme comes in now, which is so good. For so many reasons. I think my favorite thing about it is how it turns into Zelda's Lullaby when you go inside, and there's like a little organ playing like a going on. So like, I forget if it was that I saw this in a video somewhere or on like a tweet or something somewhere, but I didn't recognize it the first time. But that little organ playing those two notes is supposed to be like the low health beep from one of the earlier Zeldas. And since it's playing beside Zelda's Lullaby, it's meant to be telling you that Zelda is on low freaking health. You gotta hurry the hell up here. Let me just save right here before I totally bungle this right at the end, somehow. Because that seems like something I would do. I guess it wouldn't save me standing on this ice, because it wouldn't save the position of the ice, would it? But, never mind. Makes me feel safer somehow to hit the save button. Oh, that was close. Let me make one there, and then one slightly lower down. Up we get. There we go. This one's kind of at an angle, that'll be a little awkward, but still climbable. Hit. Up where? We are officially on the castle, past the moat anyways. Now we just gotta avoid suspicion. No, you don't want to look over here. There's nothing to see over here. That's too much, not enough water to be frozen, is it? Oh, it's kind of highlighted up there. Maybe you can sort of freeze the stuff up there? Not sure. Anyways, let's, oh, this is enough to wait. That's nice. Oh, there's a chest here. Fun. What, pray tell, is this? I'm not allowed to open it unless it's out of the water. I guess that makes enough sense. Out of the water you get. That wasn't out of the water. Out of the water you get. There we go. Nope, don't slide down. I'm coming up there in a minute. Oh, there we go. That was close. Sapphire. Nice. Not very handy at the moment, but maybe we'll throw it at Ganondorf. Oh, not Ganondorf anymore, is he? Wait, hang on. I'll hide behind this tree. They'll never catch me there. Ugh. They did knock down the tree, though. Ooh, I could climb that. Wait, no. That's not a good idea. There's lasers coming at me. Priorities. All right, fortunately, we get a map of this place for free, so I can see all the entrances and exits. Unfortunately, there aren't many around here. I should have gone down there because there's like a mine down around there. I definitely want to hit the guard's storeroom, like the weapon storeroom. What's the weapon storeroom called? An armory, before we head up to the top. See if we can't scrounge up some good bows and melee weapons. But to do that, we gotta get inside the castle first. Nice. How many arrows we got? We've got 66 so far. That's a handy amount. Given they won't be natural regenning anytime, that's a more than handy amount, actually. This is enough of a thing. Oh my god, your foot, dear sir. Oh, that was not a very good jump. Whatever. Still gets us up here. And just one more ledge we hop up on the left here, and then there's an entrance. Don't know how caved in that part is, though, because we can't see the inside until we go inside, I don't think. Or can we? No. Don't shoot me. I would not like to die, please. I would like to live for at least one more day, please. Oh, look at Story Mountain over there. Shining brilliantly. We should go have a look. No, we shouldn't. We have things to do. Just gotta get up this wall, and then up the next, Bye-bye now. The next ledge, and we should be able to find here. Hopefully this doesn't... Well, they saw me immediately. Oh, actually, there's a wall right here. That's very helpful. But the flying one's gonna come back and see me pretty quickly. Oh no, it's coming. It's going away. Good. Alrighty. Where's that thing just above us and on the pathway? Oh, if it's a pathway, then it's probably gonna be guarded. But oh, whoa, this is not what I expected this to look like. let's try a slightly different route, shall we? This works much better. That certainly is an entrance to where I'm not exactly sure, because it's not just because you go inside doesn't mean you can really you're necessarily good for all of inside. I mean, you can't necessarily reach all of inside from but at least we're in the dining hall, so there's some food we can grab here. I wouldn't mind some heart extensions. Oh, you've got a spear. You're gonna shank me from across the table, aren't you? Oh, thank goodness you didn't. Any one hit from any of these things would probably take me down right now, and I gotta be careful to save my fairies. That's not that door's. Wait, damn it. I got really indecisive about that door a minute ago. I think there might be some hardy truffles and stuff around here, but it's probably not enough that I can actually make anything that would let me sustain a hit from the last boss. So it probably isn't really worth it in the end. I should probably just say I've got 3 fairies, therefore I can take 3 hits. Well, I mean, less than that. Oh, hey, it does really put me right back here. That's really handy. And of course, since I just loaded a file, it gives me all these, the DLC missions all of a sudden. I'll just grab a bit of food, because I can make, like, the mighty things, which increase my attack power, which is, there's no downside to that. Or limitations, really. Is any of that stuff there good for us? What even is that I'm looking at? I literally have no idea what this thing is. It's like a roasted-ass mushroom. What is that? Oh, no, it's Molducafin. Okay, I got you. The angle was making it very confusing to tell that. Okay. Oh, there's the truffle there. Truffles. Oh, yes, and the big one as well. Okay. I guess probably the strategy would be I would want to make just the single biggest heart extending thing I could make, because that would give me the biggest chance of surviving 1 extra hit. So I guess it would just be the big hardy truffle and then this other truffle. Any radishes around here, maybe? Not that I see. So I'll just leave them to their business of guarding this place. You're doing a fine job there. I guess I can't really say lads. There's no way for me to know that. But I'll call you lads just for the endearingness of the endearment of the term. All right, great. Now all we need to do is find a place to cook these up. So my objectives are threefold right now. I mean, aside from beating up Ganon, find a place to cook up those truffles and any other perhaps I could cook up this razor mushroom with this razor. It's just called a razor shroom, isn't it? With the bananas to get some damage extension. Anyway, so find a place to make food. Then I also want to head to the dungeons to get, there's a handy artifact there that all Zelda players will be familiar with, or, well, no, not all of them, I guess, but a number of them will be happy to see. And then the armory, raid the armory for some weapons. And take some other weapons from people along the way if I find some good ones. I only get 8, but they do spawn some in the final dungeon, or the final phase of the fight. However, I need to have enough to survive before then, of course. Although since the boss won't be regenerating health, it'll be, the pressure on having enough weapons will be much less than on Master Mode. Oh, hi. I'm just a janitor. I'm just going to, Actually, this is fine, because if you're going to chase me up the stairs, then I could pull a little of this action and jump over you. No, wait. Okay, thank you. That's very smashed. Do I have to shoot you with an arrow? Or can I just hit you with a club? There we go, that works. Because I don't want to waste my arrows because they're very important. Oh, it didn't even break my club, sweet. Oh, hey, nothing strange is going on in here, officer. Alright, any way I can leave out here? There's another way I can leave. I think this goes outside, though. Oh, there's another moblin there. Oh, but it's got a really nice, halberd. I want that. Oh, that wasn't a very good dodge. Maybe I'll just equip this to flurry rush you in a minute. I meant to equip the shield and not that, but, this is a perfect autosave. Look at the screenshot of Link's face there. That's exactly where I want it to be. Sorry about that, take 2. I won't have, Cecilia, don't worry about writing an obituary for the times where I just rage quit out. You don't have to do that. Ooh, sweet. Flurry rush like that. Where's your health bar at? I can't see it. Oh, there it is. I did a bit anyways, and I should be able to finish it if I do this. Yeah, there we go. And where's that halberd? Where'd it go? There we go. That's the whole reason I did this. 26, but for a spear, that's marvelous. Alright, let's use the club to break this eye like we did before. The bugger, that wasn't a great throw, but managed it anyways. Ooh, and a thunderblade. That's a nice handy one-hander, ain't it? Handy, go ahead, get it. Ah, there's a lovely bow out here and some good arrows, I believe. Arrow times 5, and a royal bow. Sweet. Oh, I can't carry any more bows. The hell I can't. I didn't mean to get the chest, I meant to get the bow, but thank you. Ancient arrows? Yes! I'm gonna be wanting those for sure, and a few more bundles of arrows. Ah, marvelous. Now I've got some long-range capability. Even if not for damage, the weaker bows will still be helpful for hitting the weak spots of the bosses, because that'll stun them and allow us a chance for melee. Here's that organ I was talking about. Over Zelda's Lullaby. Let me just eat food so it stops blinking so you can hear the music. Da, da, da. Oh, it's so good. I think one of my favorite, one of the most impressive things about this is the restraint they showed. I mean, there are lots of like huge orchestral songs in this game, of course, but sometimes they just they don't go all in on it. They do these more subdued tones, but they hit so hard, so it's dope. Actually, we should not try and go back that way because that seemed to be a dead end more or less. Let's try and head out aside and see if we can get down to the dungeon somehow from here. I don't really remember how you get there. There's a guardian looking right at me over there. So that's not super cool. I love all the balloons appearing. Korok, this is not a place to be playing in. Okay, so that right there is where I entered, and this is where I'm exiting. So there's another entrance right just down, right here. Wait, am I going towards it? Yes, I am. Okay, please don't hit me during this. I know it seems very tempting, and like, it might seem like a good idea while you're doing it, but you're gonna regret it after. You'll have killed a child. I mean, I'm only 17, so piss off, in other words. This looks sort of dungeony, doesn't it? I sort of forget. Oh, yeah. This looks an awful lot like a dungeon. Oh, God! That scared me, even though I should have remembered that happens here. Actually, this is maybe closer to the armory. One way or the other, I think it's good to explore more reaches of the castle. Any Lizalfos hanging around here? Yes, I seem to remember that. And what about on this side? Nope, just a big old bundle of Ganondorf juice. Hey, go over there and check that out. Wow, their sense of hearing is not super great. I believe there's a cooking pot right around here, but unfortunately it would mean taking this poor sucker out first, wouldn't it? Which I guess we've got a bunch of weaker clubs and stuff here we could do that with. Get rid of them. Doing something. Alright, come on then. What are you gonna do? Oh, I thought they were gonna do... that's my... Oh man, that killed me! They just spat a ball of water. When did I last save? Oh, I probably shouldn't have checked that, left there without checking when I last saved. I think it was before I got the bow and junk. No, I was just coming in here. Good. This falls behind me and doesn't scare me this time, thankfully. Alright, new plan for dealing with this person. I don't really want the sledgehammer, that's pretty weak sauce, so let me just like... Maybe okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna, ooh, not that. Sorry. Let's run a little distraction by, shooting a normal arrow far in the distance. Oh, it's looking right at me. Come on, you know you want to investigate over there, don't you? That hit it right in the face. That's not what I meant to do. Investigate far behind you. Damn it. Investigate slightly closer behind you. Ah, come on. No, stop hitting it. Ah! Okay, that didn't go how I wanted. Let me just eat a key swing, sure, and what's this? a screw. Yummy. Crunchy. Maybe if you're not gonna come out of here, I'll just come out, blades a swinging, hit, and do an ending wonk to stun you. It doesn't do very much damage because this is a sort of weak-ass weapon, but yeah. Oh, that didn't do much that I was hoping. Pull up my shield here. There we go. Flurry Rush, it'll at least give me a chance to do a little bit more. Oh yeah, here we go. And wonk, and that'll stun you, which will give me a chance to do one of these starting. Oh, there goes your shield. I'll grab that in a moment. Don't you worry. It will go to good use. And just about finished. Come on. Almost done. Go to bed now. Thank you. I'll have that. This is a really handy one-hander. And much better than this club. And I will have this shield. Not that we won't be getting a better one soon enough, but oh, that went well. Oh, I swear I just heard another Lizalfos. Is there one right around this corner or something? I can certainly hear one. Not sure really what's going on with that. Let's grab all these arrows that I launched into the wall like a moron. And so we can actually cook some stuff. Let's light one here and just put that in the fire. Oh man, really? There we go. All right, let's make some fine cuisine, by which I mean let's just stew up some mushrooms for no particular reason. I don't think adding any other items that aren't heart extendy things actually increase the heart extension thing. Probably just makes it worse, actually. So, just some truffles then. How many hearts does this give us? +5, great. So we're gonna want to take that right before we go into the fight. And maybe 8 hearts will be enough to sustain like one attack from one of them? Probably not. Worth doing, I'd say. And let's make a salty roast bird with some bananas and mushrooms. Throw a drumstick in there, why not? Probably doesn't increase the actual attack benefit, but whatever. It looks cool. I guess we could pop a stealth one just for now, in which case there's not really much point in doing it with anything else. Ooh, it critted. Nice. I guess make a bit more of the stamina stuff. Let's make it with a tail and a heart and a horn. Sure. Clunk. Very nice. Might be handy in the middle of a fight, who knows. And these raw meats we'll just leave there, because we can just eat them raw if we need. If we really need 1 or 2 hearts, which I don't think we will in this fight. Alrighty, let's have a bit of a gander about where we are now, shall we? Could probably get through here with a bit of flying. Is it worth getting over there for, actually? Let's see what's even over there. That is... oh yes, that seems to go down into the dungeons there, doesn't it? So that's where we want to go, probably. So yes, let's try and hop over this. I think that's maybe the armory and the dungeon, so we might be getting two of our objectives for one here. And once we've got all 3 objectives fulfilled, I'd feel cool heading down towards the... I'm about to hit my face on this hanging bit of... Malice, aren't I? Yes, I am. Ow, that hurt. Yes? Hello? Oh, bugger, and there's got one of the mouths around too. Well, I don't really need to go back up there, so I won't break that just yet, I don't think. I might want to break that so I can go outside. Sledgehammer in the face. I like how it's like slimy and cushy so it doesn't break the weapon as much. I mean, I say I like that. It's gross, but it's a cool detail. At least I think it wasn't doing it. I'm just gonna maybe not go out that way, actually. At least I think it wasn't doing as much damage to the weapon. Because that club I threw like 5 times. Well, I can hear the guardian above me active now. Anyways, let's continue around this side of the hall, I think, preferably, so that we can do get to the armory, maybe, and the dungeon, maybe. Because those are the 2 places I want to be right now. Stop chasing me. Wait. I could have sworn there was someone right behind me. That's really creepy. Great. This is the place, right? Yeah, it starts to go down right around here. I don't know why the armory is in this huge, like, elevator shaft thing, but no complaints here. Let me just slam this open and see if anything's good in it. Ooh, arrows. Yum. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a moblin with a good weapon at the bottom here. It's like one of the black steel ones, which are fragile but have some of the best damage known to Hyrule. Let's see if that's true. Ooh, perfect. Oh yeah, I got a big, halberd. All right, here. Don't hit me before I get to do my big slam. There we go. All right, that broke it. Let me just equip this. Let me wield now one of these, I guess. I can wield these with a shield, which is great. Okay, you're about to do a big sideways swing, aren't you? I'm not parrying it very well. Please do a jab so I can actually... it's easier to dodge. I know the timing for it more. Okay, I'm just going to try and get behind you if you're doing that. Because you're too big. Spinny. No, spinny. Please be careful. Hey, this is awkward. Maybe if you just, maybe I go the other way and you'll start an attack, and then I can just do some attacks on your loincloth buttocks here. Wait, hang on. Oh, that was bad. Put my slightly less bad shield now. You're gonna do a stab? No, you aren't. I would attack you with a bow, but I don't want to waste my arrows. Okay, you're so tall that you think I'm as tall as you, and I'm not, so I could just do that. Get under your legs like that. That works fine. Where did your halberd go, though? Because that's what I actually want. Wait, did I pick it up? No, where'd your weapon go? Wait, what? Oh, it's right here. It just blends in. Marvelous. I love the halberds and the spears in this game, so... You know, they say this is a halberd and this is a spear, but they look more or less the same in design. I was under the impression a halberd had like one curved blade like an axe on the end, but I don't really know much about medieval weaponry, so perhaps that's not true. Whereas a spear I tend to think of as being just one point, whereas multiple points is like a trident or a however many dent. Ooh, apples. Yum. That'll be nice if I need to lure some horses in here. Apples and arrows. Classic medieval supplies to be finding. So we're developing a good haul of weapons here. Even this I'd probably be satisfied going into the battle with, considering it's going to be... You're going to have much less health than on Master Mode, as I've mentioned probably 1,000 times by now. I'm just letting... the reason I keep feeling like saying that is that you are in on my mindset going into this of like what things I'm worrying about, because I did many times break all my weapons if I wasn't keeping up the assault enough. Lock up. Okay. So this is the dungeon, but I think maybe we have to go in through that outside route to get in here, because I don't know that there's another way in here at the moment. Except there is a cracked wall here, which is kind of interesting, with highlighted with 2 torches in case anyone wasn't sure. Walk. Maybe this just goes into one cell and not out to the whole thing? Huh. Don't shoot anything at me. That would be very mean if you did that. Is there anything I could do to bring this up? There's like a switch, but you have to hit it with something, right? Maybe it's better to just take the outside route. Oh god, that almost hurt me in a big way. Right, so, I feel like we've got a lot of good weapons. We're going to be getting even more good weapons as we get into the dungeon there to get the thing that I'm actually going down in there for. Point being, let's get to that dungeon now, shall we? Unfortunately, that may mean climbing back up this thing I just jumped down. Ooh, anything good over here? Yeah. Ooh, what's this about? Anything unsavory in here? Oh, this goes out to the mine, does it? Perhaps this is like a sort of a shortcut. Apples for days. Let me munch one, because I'm like missing a half a heart here. Some more arrows and an acorn. Sweet. My brain is now going into like recovery mode and trying to remember all the boss fights because I'm approaching it. I'm getting all nervous. West Passage. Right. Okay. So this. Right. Okay. So this puts us out. Okay. If we head down here, we can sort of head out just right by the moat. And if that's an area we can traverse with our icy powers. And if we can find the minecart, I guess that too, to get to the other entrance right around, just to the left of us there, which is where the which is where the dungeon is. I'm pretty sure. Which is where the thing I want is. Ah. Oof. Up we get. Don't follow me. I'm doing something important. I'm the hero of wilds. Go away. You're ruining my cool castle infiltration. Why did it not do this? Ah, there wasn't enough room there. Oh my god, I almost just drowned them inadvertently. All right, out of here, please. That's enough out of you. Bye, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, the prison entrance must be all the way on this side. Oh man, we still got a far way to go. Ooh, I was gonna save this till my next Wind Waker playthrough, but I realized I'm playing Zelda now, for Christmas. I acquired a copy of the Zelda Holy Bible. The Zelda Hyrule Historia thing here, which most Zelda fans will tell you is a must-have if you're a fan. So it's still all shrink-wrapped and everything. I haven't read any of it yet, but I'm prepared to sink my teeth into it at a later date. Just figured I'd throw that out there, because I remembered. Okie doke. How far are we? We're almost there. It's gotta be over this next little bump. I'm getting really excited now, because once I do this, I might be doing the DLC sometime soon on the channel. In which case, I'll be all ready for when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. At least I think so, because I think Age of Calamity is considered not canon with Breath of the Wild. Meaning I don't need to play it to understand what's going on in Breath of the Wild 2, probably. I mean, they probably wouldn't make you need to do it to understand anyways, but so that's gotta be the prison entrance there, right? I reckon. Can we maybe just sprint that? Where's that that food that our friend gave us after we saved him? Let's just use this little speed buff just for a little bit of extra running speed. Probably running there before this blows up. There we go. Charge one up and then was just like, ah, damn it. Thank you, Mina. Is that who gave that to us? I think so. Not good with names, sorry. Let's get in this dungeon. Ooh, the laser came back for like half a second there and scared me. Everything scares me. Okay, we gotta be careful here though, because I don't want to lose my fairies, and there are lots of unsavory things around here. Oh, man, I don't want to shoot this thing just to get this stuff away. I need these arrows. Well, I probably won't. I could use one, I guess, just so I can get past here. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, we want those. Ooh, you don't want to come out here. It's okay. Yeah, you can just sort of look it up from over there. It's fine. Alright, so these switches all open different, hello there. Ah, yours is open. Oh, that's unfortunate. The door's broken on yours. I'm just gonna walk by then in that case. Hey, bonk! Hee. I think the thing I want is on the end here anyways. Yeah, don't spit water at me. Or anything, really. Here we are. We have been offered a challenge by the Royal Guards of Hyrule. I'm not sure how exactly they set up this challenge or how it still works after everything is totally bust, but... Alright. I will use a few arrows on this just to make it less, oh god, I fudged that. Make it less terrible to get this thing's eye out. Okay, great. Oh, I thought its eye would fall out a little easier after that. I forgot we're allowed to hit its bone parts, though, to damage it, so it's still good. Eye shot! I missed. Eye shot! I missed. Eye shot! I hit. Spinny, 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 whack, whack. Eye shot! No, I missed. Eye shot! I'm really not good at this. Eye shot! These weapons aren't much against this, but with a little strategy, you can handle anything. Man, it must be really tough to fall on your butt when you're made of bone. That would probably hurt. You'd chip all your bone everywhere and stuff. What? I totally hit it right in the face. Ah, don't you throw your ribs at me. I think that's not... Oh, I can freeze you? No, wait, why not? Oh, I can't freeze the ribs either. Ah, okay, well, it sort of bounced harmlessly because it's, ribs. They're not the most effective weapons. Let me use my better bow just to make this a little easier on us. There we go. I did a lot more damage. And this sword is almost bust. Wow, I totally missed all those. Slam that. At least they haven't got a brain, so they don't know to stop and cover their eye. Okay, the thing came out. Don't want to use my real good weapons. Let's use the Thunderblade. Yeah. Doing lots of bits of damage here. Ah, okay, there we go. It's got its eye back. Get its eye out. What is that electric noise I hear? Oh, that was my sword charging it back up. There you go. Ah, come on. Almost another eye shot. There we are. Wonk. Wonk. This'll do it. Yeah. Is that it then? Very good. Didn't have to use too much of my good bow. Whew. Yay! And so appears the chest, and let me save before anything from the outside comes in and starts spitting water or anything. Alrighty, grand. And we got some cool, like a nice royal halberd and a thundery spear from that. Or that's a thunderblade, isn't it? Probably want the... Oh man, actually all kinds of good stuff. All right, we can ditch one weapon then to get this last thing. Let's ditch this big thunderblade. I don't much care for it. And finally, let's just read this plaque before we get the thing. Test of the Royal Guard. Strike down the giant foe to become recognized as a Knight of the Kingdom. Hey, nice, I'm a Knight of the Kingdom now. Or I'm recognized as one, even though there's no one around to recognize me. Dun, 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 dun. A shield passed down through the Hyrulean royal family, along with the legend of the hero who wielded it. Its defensive capabilities and durability outshine all other shields. I don't know that it never breaks, but it certainly has a lot of durability. Enough for our purposes anyways. Even though it's just a tiny little buckler. I think they respawn after a blood moon though, so in theory you can get a whole bunch of them if you keep doing this. Hey, an arrow! A few from when I was just utterly failing to shoot them well. We're not finding tons of good bows in here, unfortunately, so it looks like maybe we're going to be doing this fight a little more melee-ish. These two will do us, probably. And there are good bows in there once you get to the final phase-ish. Second last phase, anyways. So I guess now we just casually walk out of here, right? Some more arrows in here would be cool. Topaz. And as I said before, the arrows are still handy for... Ooh, is that a... Oh, there's a Lizalfos holding that spear. I was like, is that a free spear? I kind of want to see if there are arrows in here, but... Might make a bit of noise and draw a bit of attention. Oh, there's a purple rupee. That's fun. Yep, someone noticed that. And now I know this looks bad, but what you have to understand is that I'm visiting. I'm just a guest, so don't worry about any of that. Okay, fine. You're just gonna let me go. Oh, there's an ice rod in there. You don't want to do that. I think it was a big two-hander, so they could barely hit me. Thankfully, none of them seem to have any bows. Oh, hey, this goes outside. So someone executed a prison break earlier. Oh, God. That's cute. This might not be good. Perhaps they'll be gone by the time I get back up there. I was gonna try and just climb around, but then I hopped out because I was afraid. Looks like now all I've got to do is head to the top of the tower. Or, the castle. It's not really a tower. Sanctum. I definitely had more bows in the master mode file. I think I had done a bit of exploring around the castle and found some other ones, but I'm pretty confident in the ones that we have. Especially since, oh, I shouldn't have done that jump. Since they'll have less health, I'll be able to take them out much faster to the point where I won't need as many arrows to knock them down. So things should be okay here. So they probably make you fight it in the order, I think they make you fight it in the order water, wind, fire, lightning? Kind of forget. And I totally forget all the patterns and everything, so you're gonna have to bear with me a bit while I remember them as we're fighting. But by my recollection, the last phase of the boss, even the very first time I played it, I didn't die on the last phase of the boss. Despite a very funny misunderstanding of mine, which I'll tell you when we get there. The last phase is pretty chill compared to the first 5. Well, the first 5. But you could technically divide each of those 5 into 2, so the first 10, if you will. I suppose I should mention, because this may also not be common knowledge, that the reason it's like an 11-phase boss fight is because all of the other Blight Ganons that you didn't fight by doing the Divine Beasts all show up here, so that's fun. Alright, what's probably the safest and most direct route up to the castle? See, right above me here, I could do a lot of sharp climbing and get there pretty quickly without being in many open spaces, but I would need a lot of stamina to make this climb up here. Perhaps with our many elixirs, that's what we'll use them for. Probably not going to use them too many times in the boss fight. Hello there, Korok. So I'm not sure I wouldn't say I've 100%ed this game. I've definitely done like all the shrines and all the main quests and stuff, but I never got all the, I don't think I ever got all the side quests done, nor of course have I done all the DLC, and I certainly didn't get all the Korok seeds. I probably got 250 or something like that of the 900. Okay, I don't think I need to use an elixir for this. I think I can just make this with just the jump. Okay, there we go. If we can save all our elixirs for this next climb, because it's going to be a doozy, that's probably the better thing to do. Especially, it's almost like 145 degrees up at the top there. Hey, what's this? Let me also save while I'm here. Yes. Clunk. Can I blow this up? Oh no, I have to be standing because I need to use my hand for it. Eh. What dis? I'm glad the rubble can't hurt you. That would be really rough. Ooh, bomb arrows. That's magnificent. Shame that those are the only 5 we have, but they'll definitely do a number. All arrows are good arrows here. If I can help it, I'll probably try and save my good bow for, let me do that a little better. For the penultimate phase. Because being able to move at attack at range is really helpful there because it likes to walk around the outside of the map or of the arena. Okay, so this is where I'm going to start. No, what? Don't do that. Okay, we better climb it more like over here so that thing doesn't interrupt us. That's a shame. We won't be able to use the tree to help us there, but there are a few kind of rocky spots here we could probably take a breather. In fact, that right there looks like it would be very easy to walk up, doesn't it? Won't be able to make it quite up there just with this though, so I'll use one of my little stamina things. Do we have any stamina food? Right, I've got the honey candy. Let's munch that. Nom 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 nom. Nothing like an entire bee's nest, beehive, hornet's net, whatever. No, they're bees. Do hornets make honey? I guess not. They're called courser bees anyways. Of courser they are. Oh, it's not starting to rain, is it? Oh, bugger. Maybe it's still fine for me to climb. Maybe it's not that rainy yet. It would certainly be a shame if it was. What is that noise? Oh, it's just you. Cool. So this bit here is sort of slanted enough that I could probably do a little bit of a run up here, get my stamina up, and I'll do it onto that left side there because it looks a little gentler of a slope there. As I got my feet on here, I can probably run up this, get a little more stamina, run up this, get a little more stamina, run up this. Ah! Ooh. There we go. Max stamina. How far close are we to the top now? Pretty dang. We're taking the stealthy route. Ooh, there's a little ledge there. I want that. Bum bum bum. Rum bum bum. Oh, there's a Korok here, I guess. Hello.
Wow, you found me! Huh? You're not hostile. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you want to hostile, please return this to him.
Sure thing. I will do that immediately. As soon as I find him. Maybe. Possibly.
Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places.
Well, I will if they belong to someone else, but thanks for inspiring my curiosity. I'll just have a save here, hanging out with you. Obviously, it would be insane to give them all different names, but it would be kind of cool if they all had little Korok names, because the Korok names are always super dope. Got almost there. Just this nice little ledge. It's not the top yet, but it's close enough. That it feels like a big accomplishment. Yes, we're just about to climb up right behind the main castle. Wow, this is much easier. Usually I come in by the front and there are so many of the aerial gardens here, but this seems like it's going to be a much gentler approach. And all because we did a little preparation beforehand and used our honey for good purposes and such. I was almost doing the splits there for a second. That was a little wild. Okay. Is this just going to go all the way around? Nah, there's a little open space here. A little anyways. Well, that's certainly an entrance to the sanctum. Let's get in it, shall we? See how much of this boss fights I really remember. Ah yes, cutscenes. It's very spooky and there's lots of wibbly wobbly bits. Hello. What is this? You look like, you're the water one, yeah? No, wait, maybe you're the fire one? Wait, which one are you? Ah, Windblight. Oh, okay, right, okay. You have a big old faceplate, which means it's easy to stun you. I just have to hit you 3 times and if I can get you 3 times, it's much easier that way, because then you can fall down immediately. 2, and dodge, and then 3, and then you get fall, and then I can go hit you with this. Oh, you do actually still have a fair bit of health. I somehow thought you would have way less. Whatever. We'll be able to manage this. I guess I would be doing a lot more damage if I were using a better bow for this. You don't want to throw tornadoes at me. That's not something you want to do to a nice boy like me. I didn't do anything to you, except for all the arrows and everything else. You can shoot me all you like, but you can't shoot justice. You can just dodge it. Oh, no, you don't want to do that. Ow! That hurt it quite a bit. Ah! Okay, see, but on Master Mode, that would have outright killed me. But here, I have a chance to recover, which means I probably should have eaten a lot more food. Or brought a lot more food. I didn't realize I would be able to tank one of those. Okay, well that makes this fight much easier anyways. Oh, let me just round that out with an acorn. Because there's a system in this game where even if something should kill you, if it only will be killing you by like a few hearts, then it says you just survive with one. Although they might have taken that out in Master Mode. It might be a thing. Oh, you can see it already, though, how we're running out of arrows pretty quickly. Man, really running out of arrows, considering how much little damage I've done only on the first phase. Perhaps I'll use a slightly better bow for this, so we're not wasting all the arrows. Because there will be good bows later on. There we go. That's doing a lot more damage. And combined with this sword, we're almost halfway done the first phase. Or no, we're almost done the first phase. You know what I mean. This thing's big and clunky, so let's use it next. Yeah. Almost got the first half. I could probably get the first half without using an arrow here if I just... Oh no, you're gonna go pretty high. Bang! Oh, that wasn't enough. Bang! There we go. I forget what the second phase of this is like, but it's not too tricky anyways. It's lit like the first one. I think it starts shooting little more things, like it starts shooting missiles and stuff. Yeah, these things. But if you shoot it fast enough, they don't really do anything, I don't think, so... Should be fine still. Ooh, I didn't think you were going to start with tornadoes, though. That's just could pose problems for us. There we go. Down to the ground. And I'll just do a little spin of this action. Wonk! Alright, good. With this sword, we can do quite a number on you. Still gotta be careful and ration our weapons, but this bow is pretty sturdy, so I'm not too worried about losing it immediately. And before those missiles do anything to me, I'll just knock you to the ground again, and this should be able to finish you. 1, 2, 3, 5. Let's just turn that into a combo and then a jump strike. Ah, not yet. Damn it, and I broke the sword and everything. Which one would we want to use next? These two are the same damage output. Okay, I don't have very many weapons, so it's tricky, but let's just go all in for now and... Ah, damn it, it just showed up and then immediately teleported. See, that's the kind of thing where if it was on Master Mode, that would have given it time to natural regen half its health, and it's just like, that's just straight up not fair. You don't want to do that. Go away, please. Alright, which one's next? It's Water Blight. Okay, so it starts by doing this, that stuff. It also has this big slam like this, which I think I can just block by just holding my shield out like that. Yep, and because this is the alien shield, it's almost never going to break from that, so that's great. And because I've got a one-hander, it's even better because I can just absolutely go ham with it. Still would be much, much, much easier if I had a few more inventory spaces for weapons, but this'll do for now anyways. This first phase goes by in a flash. There goes my boomerang, unfortunately. I've only got like four weapons left. Damn. But once we get to the bottom, we'll be given a plethora of weapons, which will be more than enough for the final phase. So as long as we get down there, we'll be good. It would be nice if we had a few arrows down there, but I think they give you like a few. They give you like a few arrows, anyways. Perhaps I will use a slightly stronger arrow because I'm using my good bow. I don't want to save all the strong arrows till I have a weak bow, right? I need a melee weapon. That's important. This thing's almost done. Water Blight pretty easy, as it turns out. And so was Wind Blight. I think I was probably foolish to start with my weaker bow. Oh, I need to hit you with a few times. No, don't throw that! Thank you for not throwing it. Alright, thankfully you didn't fall up there, you fell down here, so I should be able to continue with this. Finish this off by just carry a combo. Not quite. Let me save the last bomb arrow for something else. Let me just use the normal bow for this though, because I don't want to break the good one too much. I can just get you on the ground with this. Ooh, don't do a swing with that. I didn't hit you. I keep missing your eye. Damn it. At least with the normal arrows, if you miss with them, you can still pick them up in the most part. Man, I'm really sucking with actually knocking you down onto the ground here. Let me shoot from a little closer here. I need to get 3 headshots in a row, basically, is the way it goes, I think. Ow! That hit my ankle. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Oh yeah, I didn't actually end up being the stealth thing, so let me eat that now. But given that it just heals you, it doesn't kill you outright if I'm wearing pants. This makes this a lot easier. That would have been 2 fairies gone if I had been playing this on Master Mode. There we go, finally got you on the ground. Ah, but you're up there. Man, I'm not gonna be able to get up there. Come on. Nah. I'm wasting a lot of arrows this way because I'm using the bad bow. Let me just swap to the good bow for this. Because I'm not gonna be able to get you down on the ground in time now anymore. There we go. Ah, wasted a lot of arrows, but 2 of the blights down. Okay, what do I want to do for you? You're doing like a lot of big swoopy movements, and I believe I can dodge, flurry rush some of them, like that, if I'm a little better than that, though. Try that again, please. You're gonna do a vertical one now. There we go. Little bit of flurry rush action going here. Oh, you have a lot of health. Oh my god. And do it again. That's right. They worked so well for you last time. May as well just do it right again, the exact same thing. It's a shame that it makes you do Thunderblight last, because that's the hardest one. I'm gonna want all my best weapons and junk for it. I think I'll still have some for the way this is going. Just might not have enough brilliant weapons and bows and stuff for the last one. All right, the Royal Gear stuff is much less fragile than the. Oh, you don't want to throw any of those. Those are bad for my health. Fire arrow at you, even though you're made of fire. What was I just saying? Not exactly sure. The Royal Guards ones are less fragile, I think, is what I was saying. So it's a little better than. So I want to save the black steel ones for when I want to do lots of damage and junk. I need to throw, but I don't mind about doing damage for a long time, so to speak. I don't mind about comboing, I guess. If I need to do damage faster, like with the Thunderblight one, I want to do it with the bigger things. Okay, throw a bomb at you, blang! Nice. Yep, just do it with this. Shake, 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 shake. There we go. What are you doing now? I forget all your moves. I don't think you're. I forget if you do the sword swingies again, and I can do a flurry rush with them. Because it would be pretty cool. Oh, I think you're about to. Yeah. Oh, you do a little spinny. Wow, that was a lot of cool things you did. Use a normal arrow, hit you in the face. Oh, that stunned you a bit. Ow, 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 fire. Fire bad. Little pokes here. No, fire continues to be bad. Please don't throw more. Just one hit does stun you a little with this. Can I reach you from here? Oh, I can. Nice. Ah, you're not doing the things that let me flurry rush. You're being mean. Come on, a little bit here. Don't you fly away from me. Just get comboed. This is the right thing to do. This is the right thing morally to do. Thank you. All right, now I have to do the hardest one. Great. And sometimes I don't understand why, but the flurry rush just stops working. Why did the music start twice there? That was very weird. I don't know why it is, but the flurry rush seems to just sometimes stop working on this one, even though I always feel like I get it perfectly. Or I very frequently feel like I get it perfectly. All right. Fudged it there, and you did it again. I'm just gonna break your shield, I think, because I can do that. Which stuns you a bit and gets me get a bit of a combo going. Let's get a combo going. Let's get a combo going. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, I'll bring out my other halberd now. Nice and strong. Oh, I shouldn't really block those with a metal shield, should I? At least you're not natural regening, though. This makes this much nicer. All right, you got your shield back, so you're gonna come in for a melee attack again. So that I feel like should have worked again, but I'm not the game designer, so whatever. This thing also has a lot of health too, more than you would want for something so sturdy. But it looks like we're gonna have enough weapons for the final one still, even with all this nonsense. Oh, I'm missing a bit of health from all that fire. Let's just eat some herbs and a drumstick. Yum. So I can tank one more hit, maybe. But lightning maybe also works in weird ways, and this thing also combos you to death. See, that feels like it should work, but it just doesn't. I don't know what it is. That knocks you over, which lets me run in and do a little bit more with this little cool spinny animation I do. Ah, don't lightning me. Okay, thankfully you have terrible aim when I'm right up close. And you're throwing things at me because you haven't charged your weapon yet. And I could shoot arrows at you, but I want to save them for the last one, which is why I'm not doing it yet. There we go, finally got one, jeez. Ooh, that knocks you over, which lets me even do more. That'll end the first phase. Sorry, I'm very hyperactive about this right now, but this is hard and it scares me. Well, it's much less hard on this, obviously, because I've already tanked 2 hits. And obviously it's not regenning and they have less health and all kinds of reasons. Okay, this is even worse because I can't even... come on, do it again. You know you want to. Ah, no, you're doing this first. Just throw this. Ow! I got lightninged. I thought it wouldn't happen if I had one higher up in the sky because that's how lightning actually works. There we go. There we go. I have to knock you out of the sky with that. You're on the ground now. And I go shake, 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 shake. Bonk! And then you're gonna do this now. Oh no, I thought you were gonna do the tacky, the thing where you run up to me. Okay, your thing is not lightning anymore, which is great. Ah, but that nonsense, because I feel like that should have worked, but because I backflipped there, I got punished for that. Okay, I can just break your shield anyway, so I don't know why I'm complaining. Okay, that knocked you over because it was a crit because the thing broke. Let's swap to my this now. It does more damage, it's much less durable. So we'll have one big claymore for the final fight. Oh. I didn't lose my second fairy there, so I should just eat my mighty one. And you're about to repair your shield and come at me with another attack, which I probably better try and do the shield parry on instead, right? Ow! What? Fuck you! That's my shield! I need that. Oh, actually, I can't kill you before I pick this back up, because then I won't have it for the end. Oh, you're gonna do this, are you? Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, that doesn't stop you. Oh, God. Man, I could have sworn I blocked that with the shield, but whatever, that's what fairies are for. And there goes my halberd too, so I can use this just for a little bit. Oh, you didn't even fix your shield before getting attacked by me, the fool that you are! Okay. So we made it to the final bite, so we're gonna get a whole bunch of items back now and stuff. Oh man, look at me down here now, because I skipped that. Hi! Oh man. You really gotta trim that beard or something. Ah! I didn't realize you were starting so fast. I thought there was gonna be a bit more of a cutscene to that. That's a little scary. Hi. I guess I don't really recognize you or anything because of this. Ah! That was dumb. Why did I do that? Let me just bring up my hearts to full recovery there. And why not? A speedy elixir. Oh no, that eats my attack. That's why not. Well, too late. I did it. Alright, cool. Well, there's no heart and reason in holding back now, so I may as well hit you with... actually, I'll save the ancient arrows for your next bit, because that gets harder. Face, headshot. Let me hit you in your hand. Oh, that doesn't stop that. I didn't pull out the bow, because I'm just holding out... I didn't pull out the shield, because I was holding the bow. That would have killed me if I didn't have those extra hearts. Let me just get to max here. Well, that was lots of mistakes. Bow, shield, please. Okay. There we go. Back in your face. Yeah, I'll stun you for a little, so I can do this. Let me do the spinny, please. Get it. I still might die here, because I did lose a lot of fairies, much more than I would have wanted. But hey, look, arrows. Ooh, bomb arrows. Fun. Where did it go? Is it right above me? It's not right above me, is it? Oh, it's shooting things at me. Don't do that. That's mean. I have a bomb in the face. Ow, God! Oh man, I really don't have very much food. because I was still operating on the assumption that I would basically get one-shotted by everything, so I didn't really prepare much. This is basically my last stand here. One more hit and I'm done. Man, I hit the ice by mistake. Oh, I knocked it onto the ground. Oh, it was very much ready to be knocked onto the ground. Parry that. Nope, that didn't work so well. Okay, you are something of a calamity, aren't you, you big ugly brute. Bomb in the face! Okay, you're doing this. I'm not going to try and parry this because I'm stuck, so I'm just going to block it, I think. Because I'll have to parry them later, so I don't want to push my luck now, right? 3 headshots and sidestep that because I saw it even through all the smoke. Get a bit of... Oh, come on, the flurry rush is missing! Please, please, game, please. Block that. Whack your face. Nope, you've moved your face right before I tried to whack it. Okay, I'll flurry rush that. Please don't hit me with fire. Thank God. At least let this hit. There we go. This sword's almost bust, so I'm gonna throw it. Did a crit there. You still have a lot of health, mister. Do I have another melee weapon? Not yet. I gotta go find one. What's this? Oh, a nice shield, but I want the sword. See, if I were doing this on master mode, it'd be at full health way long ago. Oh, can I do the same thing and hit you with this? No, I guess not. That would be really nice to do a bit of chunk of damage, though, because I'm really low on weapons. Nice, another bow. Gonna want those for sure. Please don't follow me. Oh, what are you doing with that? What is that? I have no idea what this is. Oh, it just is something you can't block. Now we know. Alright, I was surprised and impressed by how long our royal bow stayed intact for that fight, so I'm gonna use it much earlier this time, which will give me many more melee weapons anyways, to attempt this with earlier on, so I'll swap to that right now. And spam arrows, why not? Because the first phase is very rangy. We did pretty well though, as long as I can keep my fairies to that bit, because that bit I have to do a lot of parries, and so I have to put myself in harm's way a lot. Just to eat my food with good timing and stuff, we should be good. I definitely should have brought my food. I was not expecting they would be as helpful, because I just totally forgot about that thing where you survive heavy attacks with 1/4 heart. 1 bomb in the face. 2 bomb in the face. 3 bomb in the face. And then what weapon am I using? This stupid Thunderblade. Get rid of it on you anyways. We're gonna use our better ones on the Calamity. But we almost had it in the bag there, you saw. On our first try. Come on! It's just not fair that it gets to just teleport like that. It's just... Because in order to hit it in the face, I have to time it like I just did, but... No, don't stop shooting those, please. Face shot. Face shot. Face shot. Just oozing malice from the bottom here. It's very eerie and mechanical looking. It's super gross, I love it. Super cool design. I even swapped my worst bow for this. We can save the... Well, no. I gotta stop doing that. It's always my urge, but there are better bows down there and stuff, so... God, stop doing that! It's not as annoying as it was when it was on master mode, though. That was terrible. When it would teleport away after doing the first... Right after looking like you can hit it. 3 shots means you... Oh, it would mean you fall down, but you didn't fall down because I hit you with that. So our first melee weapon is still at least somewhat usable, so we will have a bit of time more with that. It looks... Oh, and that just 1 shot knocks you down for the first time here. I'm not sure why exactly. Doesn't knock you down for very long. Ah! I knocked away one of the things by mistake, but that was probably the right thing to do anyways. I'll wield the Knight's Claymore now. For the next time I knock you down, which is going to be right now-ish. I'll use some normal arrows for this. 1... Oh, no. Oh yeah, and the tornadoes eat the arrows, so I can't shoot through them, unfortunately, even though they should just be wind. I mean, I guess you wouldn't actually be able to shoot through tornadoes, so that makes no sense. 1, 2... Probably won't get it all down with this swing, but dang near. Ah, dang, I missed with the jump strike. That's wasted durability. There we go. And... Ah, 1 more would have done it, but not so. I think I just dropped an arrow over there, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to have time to go get it. Bonk! Bonk. Let's take down water now, shall we? Which the first phase is nice and easy. You just spam your melees up front because it can't do anything to stop you from blocking when you have a Hylian shield. Like this, just do it over and over again. In fact, it's so repetitive and boring and easy that I will just not talk to it, so you don't have to watch me do it. But now it goes up on the ceiling and makes our life difficult. Why you gotta be like this, man? Why does Ganondorf not make things easier for us? Or again, just Ganon at this point. Ah, I'm right below you. Gonna wait for this to go up because there's no point in me climbing up there to punish that because I won't make it in time. It's a shame. It's weird though how right after the phase changes, you only need one arrow to knock them down all of a sudden. And then the second, get that out of here. In the eye with that. In the eye with that. Oh, I almost tried to get you in the eye while you're moving. This thing has a big faceplate, so it's easy to get the headshots. Or much easier with some of the others anyways. This one's got like a hammerhead, like triangle pronghorn thing going. One eye shot, two eye shot. Oh, it only took two this time. Oh, it's still up there. I'll try and get up there and hit it, but I got stuck on the lip. I could shoot arrows at it also, but I really need to save those for the calamity. Wonk. Wonk. No, I said wonk. That means you're not allowed to do anything. Another wonk. There we go. This should be enough time for us to finish this bar with this boomerang. I'll do a throw to finish it because that does more damage. Oh, that didn't finish it. Arrow. I missed. I'll have that arrow back if it fell around here. Thank you. Oh, another one. Free arrows day. Let me just do a hit with the weaker bow, because it'll do enough for it. Just to save the absolute most durability we possibly can. We want to side dodge this, that's right. What weapon? Oh, I'm not using any weapon at all. That's going to be a good step one. Wonk, 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 wonk. I fudged that one a little, but that's fine. We didn't get hurt, so that's what matters. And you're doing it again. So the first time it hurt you, the second time it didn't hurt me, and so you're like, maybe the third time. I guess it's not, intelligence isn't really your go-to. You're not, wisdom is not your totem anyways. I'll save this for the, no, well that didn't really even save me, did it? No, well maybe. Anyways, one acorn, one apple. There we go, back to full. With your nice big faceplate, it's very easy to hit. I can't reach you with this sword though, man. I can still knock you over if I hit you with 3, but I just don't want to waste the arrows for that. What bow am I using? Let me try the soldier's bow and try and go for 3 here. Oh, it's just 2. Good. And this will change phases just about now. We're keeping a lot more melee weapons this time. So by the time we get to Calamity, we'll have a few more. Not that that wasn't what killed us, not having enough melee weapons, to be clear. Oh, now your sword is fiery and does more damage, which will not help if it can't hit me. Man, I'm too shirtless for this. It's about to do it to get this thing, right? Yeah, so take that right in the face. And then I shall combo with thee. Oh man, is this just me or did this sword just suddenly doing a lot more damage? Maybe it's just a good sword, and always was. Almost smashed it. There we go. Let's start using one of the royal halberds now. Poke. Alright, let's try and get this. There we go. Actually managed it. Hopefully the fire explosion doesn't hurt us. Alright, can we end it with this flurry? No, not quite, but it'll give us a chance to do this. Oh, you don't want to do that. No, hang on. Hold on. That would be very bad of you to do. That would, your stock, think about the stock market. Your rates would plummet or whatever. Your popularity would decline instantly. There we go. All right, now Thunderblight, which is again going to be tough, and hopefully we don't lose too many fairies here, but we'll do our best. There we go. I managed to flurry on the first time this time, which is seemingly more rare and rare. I think maybe the timing is just really much tighter than I expected, and I'm bad at getting it. That's probably it. All right, you're shooting at me. Fine, fine, fine. Yeah, gonna do another one. Come on, you know you wanna. There we go. Getting a little more tightly this time. Still enough health that this is gonna drain my weapon's durability a whole lot. Well, you don't want to do an attack. Oh, I thought you were about to do another attack while I was still in recovery frames, and I was like, you don't want to do that. Oh, I'm sort of shredding this, aren't I? Wonk, 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 wonk. And that knocks you down to the floor. So I'll use the other one now. Almost finished this first phase. Not quite. Come on now. Come on, come on, come on. This will finish the first phase. Wonk! Oh no, two needed to do it. We might come out of this with about the same amount of weapons, but I feel like somehow we did better this time. We haven't gotten hit with as many, we haven't lost as many food and stuff, as much food and stuff. These things might be okay here. This is still gonna be tricky. Okay, does it do the melee attack first, or does it do the lightning? Oh, it does this first. Okay, I didn't realize that was the thing it did first all the time. I missed! No, don't blow it up before it gets to you. There we go. Oh man, I launched you all the way to the side of the room. That was a dumb idea. You're gonna get up before I get over there, so let me not. All right, your attacks are even trickier. I'm just gonna run away this. No, wait. Oh yeah, okay. I'm just gonna let you break it on my shield. That's what it is, and then knock you down with this kind of action. Because if I try and backflip and I fudge it, then I just get hurt, and it's just not good. So it's probably better to just block it, unless it's all lightning, in which case I gotta run, because if it's lightning, it'll hit through my shield. Oh, okay, I actually got the Flurry Rush there, which usually I don't get when it's all lightning-y. It'll knock it down, which is awesome, and I didn't even have to hit its shield a whole bunch. Poke it a bit more. Okay, I can even poke it now because it's got its shield right in front of it. What? Why didn't that break its shield all of a sudden? Okay, fine, I'm gonna pull out this then. Managed to get it anyways. I was pretty sure that that would just break its shield if I did the thing that broke its shield every other time, but it didn't, so it's fine. Alright, I might still be able to manage this. Just on this last bit here. Yeah, there we go. Smash that. And now to the final phase we go. And I'll be ready for the first attack you do this time. I was expecting there would be a bit more before it just did an attack right off the bat here, but there wasn't. Okay, it just starts like this. Okay, what weapon do we want to have first? The spear, right, okay. Do that sideways swing and get Flurry Rushed. I'm gonna run right forward here. Yeah! The way you just launch forward like that is so satisfying. Alright, what are you doing now? Oh, you're doing a ground slam. Good thing I blocked that. You're doing this again? Sweet. I didn't dodge it nearly as well. Alright, now is the time to go all in, more or less. Well, no, I should save some of the ancient arrows, at least for the last phase. I think maybe you can break through the barrier with ancient arrows. I was saying before that you needed to do a Flurry Rush or whatever. I'm very glad you can walk super far away before Flurry Rushing that, because it means you can put yourself at, like, 0 risk. Oh, don't crouch, what am I doing? Oh god, okay, let's try and parry this. Yeah, managed one, nice. What weapon next? Well, the only one we've got. Let's do a little twirling around action with this. Won't do the ground slam because I don't want to bust its durability too much. Ah, man, I didn't really block that at all. Meat! Drumstick. Alright, let's climb up on the wall, so I'm gonna see if I can use this opportunity to get some items from around the ring. Oh, hey, that's nice. Oh, I didn't mean to run out my stamina like that. That was dumb. Ah, don't send tornadoes. Those are natural calamities. Did you not know? Eek! Don't shoot things either. Those are also, that can also be considered bad for my mental health and physical health. Mostly my physical health, but... Oh, don't throw those either! God, you're doing a lot of the no-no things today, aren't you? Just launch one arrow into the distance there. Hey, I got it. Alright, from farther away, it's much easier to time this, I think. I say immediately fucking it up because it untargeted for some ungodly reason. Alright, come on. You want to do a melee attack? Yeah, boom! Now it's time to kick your ass, you piece of shit! I'm still... This thing does have an incredible amount of health, and I'm feeling a little outclassed here, but if we're gonna keep doing that, which I can easily Flurry Rush, well, I say that again. Oh, I should just stop calling anything easy, because the second I call it easy, I mess it up immediately. I guess that's redundant to say the second I do it, it happens immediately, because that already implies immediately. There we go. I managed this. Oh, please don't hurt me with this. Okay, for a second I thought it was just gonna throw me right into the blade's face. I'll just throw this at you, because damn it. That was the big waste. Got one halberd anyways. There are other weapons around here, but... Oh, wait. Fire bad. Is there anything I can do to, like, hit that back at it? Probably not. Probably not worth trying either. Ah, what? Did it follow me? Ah, I didn't think that would happen. Herbs and steak and apple. Okay, that's fine. Now I know that it will do that. Oh, you don't want to do any of this. Oh my god, I hit it once in the face and it just dropped them all. That's awesome. That first bow is damaged, but Alright, get a little bit of flurry going here. Man, you have so much health. I forgot how much it was even on this mode. Block that with this. Poke that with this. You're gonna do one of those, so I can do this. I am starting to be actually very, very, very anxious about the number of weapons in this arena. It feels like it will be wildly insufficient. But we still have plenty of arrows, including ancient ones, so perhaps it'll be doable. Man, how the hell did I do this the very first time I did it? I mean, I guess I was like slightly more prepared. I probably went and bought a little more armor or something, but this seems like an absurd amount of health, and I would have probably not had that many items, and not known which ones were good to have. Ah, well, the Royal Guards, the one I've got right now is very durable, so I guess it will last for a while enough. And I think that most of the weapons on the sides of this place are Royal Guard weapons, so there is that. Although I'm noticing a distinct absence of them right now. Can I knock these back at it? Well, not if I'm facing the wrong way. Sure, throw some tornadoes. That gives me time to... Ah, what is this? This looks good. No, it's another bow, isn't it? No, it's Claymore. I want. I mean, I would prefer a spear, obviously, but life is never so forgiving. Or seldom. Ooh! That's that. I saw my life flash before my eyes with that one. I guess I'll grab the shield, even though there's not much point in having it. How many melee weapons do I have now? Okay, should be enough, right? Especially once I start busting out the bomb arrows and stuff. Okay, oh, okay, you're gonna do that? I'm gonna back up so it gives me the most time to read it. Okay, I just fudged it, but that's fine. Do one of these, yeah. These are easy to dodge. No! God, stop saying that! Moron. These are easy to dodge. it's better if I can do lots of these because they are damaged without wrecking the durability of my weapons. And those are very limited, so I gotta be... this one's almost bust. Okay. I'll use the Claymore first because I don't want to use it, so I prefer to use the one I prefer to use more during the second phase, which is going to be much harder. You got your headshot there, okay. Yeah, there we go. It's not enough to finish this phase, but it's enough to do good damage. You get a little spin going here. This might take it to the next phase. Not quite, almost. Oh, that bow just broke. Get the better one. No, don't shoot anything. Okay, there we go. Got to phase 2 before it could shoot whatever that was about to be. Alright, now the barrier comes and makes everything more difficult, but as long as you can do lots of flurry rushes and stuff, it should be feasible. And we still have a few fairies and stuff. How many fairies do I have? 2. Great, let's not accidentally use one. Is there just a use button? Yeah, there is. Weird. I guess it's not weird, but... Okay, there we go. Got a flurry rush when I actually needed it this time, which is great. All we gotta do is get this bar down. We're doing good, everybody. We're doing the good works. I kind of want to shoot a warning shot now to see if the ancient arrows actually do repel it. Oh, God. You can't hit those back at it. Oh, you can actually totally hit those back at it. It's not just the big ones. Cool. Okay, that's great. I mean, that'll be a good source of damage even if I run out of weapons, right? I kind of want to see if the ancient arrows are what makes it... You can break the barrier with them, because that would be very cool if that were true. Let me just check that right now. I don't want to waste them, of course. No, okay. Doesn't hit it at all. There we go. Got that back at it. That'll stun it for a bit. Let me use my Claymore, thankfully. We're doing much better this time anyways. That was a bad time to readjust my earbuds. Thankfully, it was doing that. Okay, I can just keep parrying these and be good. Here we are. Just don't get cocky now. Just keep playing it all safe. And going for the easy stuff. Go for the easy stuff. Don't do anything out of your league. Okay. Sure. Okay, that one bounced off. It's better to do it too late because then it just bounces off and you're fine. What? I parried it, but it just exploded on me and hurt. That's not fair. That's not the rules of the game. Let me just use my full recovery thing here now. We got about 1/3 of its final phase done. We can do this. I did that too early. It's fine. In that case, it's better than doing it too late, I think. All right, at least we know the ancient arrows do not break this barrier, so we can just use those the second we get this shield broken. Oh my god, this alien shield is so tough. That back at you. Okay, that puts you on the ground. Let's just do a little bit of this. Thank god these royal things are so durable. This would be so tough otherwise. Just fudged it, but didn't get hurt, so that's okay. Stand back so we have lots of time to read that. Okay, fine. Fudged it, but that's cool. And again, please. And again, fudged it, but it's better than dying. Alright, do a melee attack. Not that melee attack. I don't know how to dodge that one. Okay, do this one, yes. Dang it! Again, please. Give me another try. I'm getting all nervesy. There we are. That's better. And here we go with a few hits on the face. Right before you put your barrier back. You're really fond of that barrier, huh? You're just totally married to the idea of having that through the whole fight, aren't you? Howie! I got set on fire. If I messed up the block. This would be so much harder without the Hylian shield, too. I've got, like, just enough to make this palatable, is basically where I'm at right now. Oh, you don't want to throw that. Okay. I gotta be careful, because this thing will follow me around like it did before. Or also blow up pretty hard. I'm out of stamina! Ow! Okay, I'm not targeting you, but I can still do this. There we are! It's definitely harder to get when you're not targeting, but it is possible. Okay, I'm gonna run over here, and then I'm gonna chug one of these so I can actually do my spinny thing. And this will break it soon. Okay, and now we've just got the broadsword left, which will be more than enough when we got all these arrows and stuff too. Next time I launch it onto the ground, I think I'm gonna start needling it with ancient arrows. Like right now. Oh, headshot with an ancient arrow was good. And bomb arrows too, just so I don't have to get close there. Waste my last sword. Very lucky you don't have to really use any of these weapons for the last phase. Ooh, got that parry, okay. We're getting the timing of that a lot better now that I don't die immediately on everything like I did in Master Mode. Okey-doke, you doing one of these? Sure, I fudged it again! Oh dearie me, let me eat my mighty thing right now. As long as I block that though, the fire doesn't one-shot me, which is nice. Imagine if you're doing this with armor, it would be so much easier. But doing it shirtless is the way it was meant to be done, as everyone knows. That's why we do this. Alright, just gotta get a few more good parries, and things are clear. Just gotta not panic, but not take any gambles. Don't take any gambles, just do everything, play it all safe and easy. And phase over. Now let's not mess up the last one, which I've never messed up. And it's almost time for me to tell you my funny story. Let's skip this. It's just a thing dying. I mean, it's not even really dying. Oh, hello there, horsey. You're not a horse that belongs to me. Do you mind if I borrow you for this, though? Whoa, hello. Oh, this is also a cutscene, which we can skip. I would like that, please. Bow of Light. Princess Zelda gave you this bow and arrow for the battle with Dark Beast Ganon. When wielded by the hero, it fires arrows of pure light strong enough to oppose the calamity. Here comes the funny the story I was talking about before. When I had started this game, I was so early on that I didn't really know much about swapping bows. I guess I must have had a bunch of really good melee weapons or something, because, man, how did I do this? I probably had better food, too. I seem to remember having a lot of, like, attack ups and stuff and all. Point being, I didn't really know how to swap bows. Because I just never thought about it as a Zelda player. It's not something you ever do, really. So when I started this fight, I got that bow of light, and I just sort of assumed it would be automatically equipped to me, and I'd be firing light arrows. So I went around firing bomb arrows and stuff at it for a while, and I was very confused until I figured out you can just equip this. Great. All right, let's try not to die. Shot. I forget all of exactly what you're supposed to do, but as long as you keep riding around, I think you're generally cool. Good information, good information. I sort of forget exactly what to do. I think that she's just gonna start putting points on it that I can shoot. Well, the whole thing is kind of a glowing point, but point taken. Thank you, Zelda. Thank you. I'll try. Butt shot. Yeah. This bow goes really far too, and this is also the first time we've ever seen Link wield. Oh, wow! Quickly now. Where was it? I was on this thigh there. Cool. Usually it's sorry, horsey. I didn't realize you would get slammed into that. I don't think I've ever seen a horse slam into something and like get stopped like that because of it. Sorry about that one, Zelda. I'm kind of fudging this. I'm working on it. Where was the... Oh, it was only on the other side. My bad. Sorry, I'll do better next time you put those points on it. I was talking about something else and it got distracted me. It wasn't important whatever I was saying, probably. This is a sturdy horse. It's no Nickel, but it's actually probably a little more well-behaved than Nickel was, so... I'm ready this time. Sorry, wasn't last time. You're gonna put it on the same side, right? That'll make it very easy for me. There we go. One side down. Oh, there's another on the front. Will that count? Oh, I have to hit it really on the front, don't I? Sorry, Zelda. Kind of being kind of pathetic about this. Let me roll around back again that way. At least it's kind of stunned while she does this. Sorry, let me just be a slightly better shot. There we go. Yeah, you're doing a bang-up job there, Zelda. Keep it up. I've got the easy part. All I have to do is ride around on a horse and shoot things while this thing barely attacks me. Oh, now it's raining, just for a little extra drama. Oh, is there another point somewhere? Or, no, this thing is just very slowly getting up Shadow of the Colossus style. Oh, you don't want to turn around and shoot me. There are trees here. Would you really want to kill the squirrels that live there? Maybe. I don't know if there's squirrels in there, is what I'm saying. What are you shooting? My god, what a dunce. Sweet. And just on the side I was just riding to. You really are a solid partner in crime, Zelda. Well, I guess I'm more like your partner at this rate, considering you're doing all the important magic sealing and penetrating and destroying stuff. This really is just like a victory lap after you finish the first part. Come on, Zelda, you can do it. Just one more. I believe in you. Everyone believes in you, even though you thought that was not true and had a lot of self-doubt. And you feel like if she had like a counselor in the castle, then maybe she wouldn't have been so depressed all the time about like and thinking everyone hates her and that she's useless. Because I mean, here she is taking down a legendary beast of legend. Right in its gut. I can manage that. I like how it rose up its belly just for me to do that.
So close.
I know! It's incredible! And it only took us 2 tries? Is this a second try? I can't remember how many tries it's taken us. It's certainly much easier to... Master mode, we did like... Up? Yes? What, on its face? Or... I don't see up. Oh, I see up. I missed. Sorry. I'm needling with arrows, or is it not quite yet?
Do what you must, Link.
Oh, or is it on the top that the up you were talking about? Oh no, there it is. On the head now. Oh no, don't shoot now. I was about to shoot that part. You don't want to shoot me there. Oh, it's almost open. Just come on. Open it up. The music's just stopping here, waiting for me to do this. No, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me, bro. Don't shoot me. That's uncool. Listen, the way the music is waiting for me to do this final shot. Come on. Oh wait, there we go. Oh, come on. What are you doing from me? Wait a minute. I'm supposed to use the wind. Here we go. Sorry. Took me a minute for my brain to get there. I'm ready now. What? Hey, open up. Hey, come on. That's not nice. Ganon, you missed. That's not where I am anymore. Okay, I don't have enough stamina. But you know what I do have? Are stamina elixirs. Sorry, music. I know you're just waiting for me for this dramatic moment. so that I can do this. Come on. Here it comes. Ah, damn it. This is so hard to do without much stamina. Yeah, come on, Ganon. Why are you making this so difficult? The music is... Chugging stamina elixirs. Why isn't this working exactly? Is it something I'm missing? I've only ever done this once, so I forget what to do. Sorry. Come on, just gotta wait for it to open. And maybe I gotta wait for it to open all the way. There we go. Okay. I had to wait for her to tell me to do it. There we go. Sorry. I really ruined that dramatic moment, didn't I, with my incompetence. Skip. All we really need is the cutscene that comes after. We don't need to see the thing flow into... There. This is what I need to see. I need to see it all go back to normal, so we can know we've done our deed. And it only took 3.5 hours or so. Hi, Zelda.
Keeping watch over you all this time.
Well, that must have been pretty dull. I was asleep.
Witnessed your struggles to return to us, as well as your trials in battle.
Oh, well, that's kind. I only fought like 3 battles or so.
No, I always believed
Yes?
that you would find a way to defeat Ganon.
Well, it was mostly you.
Faith in you over these many years.
Aw, that's nice.
Thank you, Link.
No problem. Thank you, too. You did, again, most of the work. Takes 2, doesn't it?
May I ask,
Yeah.
do you really remember me?
Not a lick, honestly. That's my favorite thing, because this scene, depending on whether you've played the whole game through or not, is either like, of course I remember, you were my most trusted, confident, and best friend, and we spent all those years together, whereas here it's just like, no, I don't. I don't know anything. There we go. Well, I would absolutely love to rant about over the credits about how much great this game was and a proper end synopsis, but we didn't really play through the whole game, so I can't really do that. And I also kind of have to go. So I'm going to end this off very speedily by skipping the credits. Fast forward now. Yes, thank you very much. And there we go. Breath of the Wild. That was good fun. So I do get to keep all the DLC on this extra file. That's sweet. Can't wait to do all these with you at some point. Yeah, doing that Calamity Ganon fight in Master Mode is just, with only 8 weapons. It's just, just maximal, Anyways, so I guess my question had better be, when you very first fought Ganon, what level of if you ever did, what level of preparedness were you at? And if you have not fought Ganon yet, or haven't played the game yet, do you think you would probably prefer to just play through the whole game the first time, or would you just prefer to like test your mettle against the boss the very first time and go in there with no plan or good sense, as I just did, or didn't, I guess? That's my question for you. And the next video is going to be, I believe, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, but if it's not, what is actually on the screen will be the thing that it will be. So with that, I shall thank you very much for coming around and watching and indulging me on this stupid little trip of enjoyment of myself. Breath of the Wild is always a good game. It's crazy because it's a game you can sink 20 hours into at a time, or just go in for like an hour and just do something, a little stupid challenge or whatever. It's great in that respect. Gushing over. Thank you very much for coming around, and hopefully I will see you around. Emma's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Well, that is not a hard